Hello everyone! It is another Saturday night, which means since I am here and not on vacation, it is time for another D&D session. Yeah, this doesn't happen too often.
Shocked.
I know. I'm not on vacation right now. Just keep that in mind. Okay.
I was starting to think your job was being on vacation, and you only appear here when you're actually on vacation.
No comment. Okay, so we're just gonna move on from that. And we are going to jump into the Dungeons and Dragons Wildemount Campaign. We have had many a roller coaster over the past few weeks, and we will go through introductions here in 1 second. But before we start, I wanted to make an announcement. For those of you that have watched RSG streams, whether Twitch or YouTube, you are aware of this, but I will mention it again. November 5th in Orlando. Okay. Oh my God, Teals. Thank you, Teals. And Johnny coming in with a sub. Thank you very much, Johnny. So we have the RSG American Cancer Society Magic the Gathering tournament in Orlando on November 5th. We'll be doing Magic the Gathering at a local comic book store here in Orlando, and then we will have a hangout during the evening. More details to come during next week, so be on the lookout for that. But November 5th, if you would like to come to Orlando... The Masters of Woods. Thank you, Algie. I will have to pause all the alerts during the stream. It's going to be sad. But then at the end of the stream, I'll play them all if there are anything queued up, and it's going to just be ridiculous. But that being said, November 5th, Orlando, Florida, ACS charity stream. So if you can be there in person and play Magic the Gathering with us, that'll be awesome. If not, make sure to set aside that time to join us on the stream. But with that being said, let us jump into our RSG Dungeons and Dragons Wildemount Campaign, and we'll start with the top and work our way down, starting with Mr. Ranger, whose character isn't introduced yet. Isn't that right?
That's right. I also like to work from the top all the way down.
There you go. See, that's it's a standard theme here. All
well,
right.
It's science.
Okay, Hadlin, what about you? AKA Corinth. Top down?
I do not answer that in public, as I've had a few dwarven spirits.
Mm-hmm.
But I play Hadlin, your dwarven eldritch tonight.
There we go. And then Johnny.
I play as Reed Tealeaf, halfling rabbit farmer.
I mean, they're not wrong. It's not wrong.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
And then we have Mr. Teals.
I eat sandwiches from the inside out. But I also play Dwayne Pridebreaker. He's a dwarven wizard.
And then Miss Ouchie.
I play Elione, who's a very high elf. Singer.
Does she eat her sandwiches from the inside out? I'm still on that one.
No comment.
I like the background, Ouchie. It's no longer the kitchen.
The kitchen?
Yeah, you used to have like a red background. It looked like it was like your kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You had a different background because you would see your oldest every now and then. Like
Yeah, but it was like over this way, which is like a breakfast nook and a bathroom.
Oh, it was a breakfast nook. Okay.
The old
There was a sighting
now
of food.
We've got TV, Christmas lights that have been up all year, and there's a fireplace that's on directly behind me. But you can't see
okay.
This is a tree topper ornament.
That is
it does
not on
color
top of a tree right
changes.
now.
See, it's flashing.
Yeah. It's cute.
I don't actually have a castle behind me. I'm sorry. It's a lie.
Damn it. Now we're going to get taken off the air.
I live in a rural area, but it's not heavily forested right around me.
I am a king.
All right. Well, with that, let us get into the summary of where we are with our Wildemount campaign. So our intrepid crew, aka Poor Decisions, made it all the way to Zadash after some findings after Hadlin became king of Kegheim. They went into finding the arena tournament and completed the first arena battle with a victory against a team that for some reason had something against Ellie. But they dispatched them, and at that point, Balin got quickly called away and ran back to the Raven Queen Temple. The rest of the group all slowly went back, trying to figure out what happened to Critty during that time period, because she ran away in fear during the match. She returned to the Raven Queen Temple to find no sign of Critty, but unfortunately, there was some bad news with Balin, who now has to go into the Blood War, leading a team of Raven Queen followers. Not the most pleasant of things to do, but Balin will unfortunately not be available for the arena battle. But as they made their way back to the Raven Queen Temple during this time, they also came across none other than their old compatriot, Dwayne, who was with them during previous explorations and since has been documenting all the chaos that has been happening with the group in a story that I am sure will become a bestseller soon enough. And now they are getting ready to start the next day. Balin has plane shifted away from the group, heading
English?
Yeah.
Words.
He's just in a bad place. He's in a bad place right now. Saying goodbye to Drom with Mr. Grimithy, who will be hopefully joining us a little bit later here, who plays Drumzal, the orc cleric. Saying goodbye to Drom. Drom met with Reed, as Reed was waiting in the teleportation room, which Balin did not take. And at the same time as the morning happened, shortly after that, Hadlin received a message in his head from none other than Zendessa, the old friend of Critty in Zadash, who mentioned to him that she was not able to scry. She was unable to locate Critty. She had always scried on her, but suddenly she disappeared, and also was unable to scry for Balin. And we will pick it up there with Hadlin receiving that message shortly after Balin teleported. So this is right in the morning time, Hadlin, as you are waking up to this odd message in your head.
I think I remember the last thing that I said, that I was going to write it down since it was in the morning, and I would probably have hard time remembering it.
Yes. And then shortly after that, you get a second message from her saying, she told me she was heading to see her father, but never made it to Hupperduke. This has not happened before.
So this is the second message already after the first.
Where you didn't really respond. You responded, but just saying, okay, Critty was with us. And then, yeah. I believe your response last session was you thought she was going to go see her father.
Oh, okay. Is there a set amount of time that you have to respond to a message after you've heard it?
That is a good question. I think it's within kind of like 6 seconds to start your message, almost like a round. Otherwise, I would say the effect kind of goes away.
Okay. So Balin went on another mission to another plane. Don't know about Critty.
Okay. So about 5 minutes goes by and you still don't get any return message from her.
Okay. I'll go find the others then.
Okay. So it's now morning time, and the rest of you are getting up, except for Reed. You've already been kind of up with Drum, who kind of let you know that Balin had left, not wanting to say goodbyes again. And yeah, what do you want to do at this point, Reed?
I feel like Drum and I would then go up to the mess hall and start inhaling breakfast.
Yep.
Almost turn into a slight competition.
That
Who
sounds
can
about
eat
right.
more, the orc or the person the size of the orc's stomach?
That does sound about accurate. All right, so Reed and Dra make their way to the breakfast hall. Dwayne and Ellie, what do you two wish to do? As it is now morning time.
I eat.
Okay.
I've been feverishly documenting the farewell and experiences of the morning, trying to finish up some notes.
Did you sleep or did you stay up doing notes?
I've stayed up for the better part of well, it was the morning when he portaled away, right?
It was the morning when he portaled away, correct.
Yeah, and I was there when it happened, so I went back and started documenting it all.
Got it. Okay. You wouldn't have seen the actual porting away because only Drom was in the room with Balin at that time, but Balin told you the day before he was leaving in the morning, if you remember.
Okay.
So, yeah, but now you're informed basically that he has officially gone by Drom. Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. So you all are eating at the breakfast table, and then Hadlin, you come and you see them all eating.
Got a couple messages this morning. I wrote them down. And I throw them down in front of Reed.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean, you've been a king like a week, and you've already got people taking messages for you.
No, like they sent them to me. People like contacted me, and this is what they said.
Oh,
I wrote it down because it was early in the morning.
Okay.
People contacted me via magic.
Oh, all right.
Asking about Critty and Balin. It was Zendessa.
Well, what'd you tell her?
Balin went on another mission to another plane, and Critty went to Hupperduke. But as you can see on the note, she says that that Critty never arrived in Hupperduke.
Well, I mean, it's only been like 14 hours.
Can't she teleport? She can at least dimension door. I know that for sure.
I won't get you that far, though. But I mean, there are teleportation circles, and she certainly had money and means. I don't remember if she ever had direct use of a teleportation circle, to be honest. But
probably could.
So Zendaya was trying to scry on her, or what?
Yeah, she said she could usually scry on her. Now she can't for some reason, and Critty never arrived in Hupperduke. I'm summing that up right.
Mm-hmm.
Correct, because since I wrote it down. Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, it seems kind of bad.
Okay, Finn, this is going to be a little off the wall with this.
Okay.
From what I had observed of Critty's father, I know that he's very well connected within at least the underworld. Does he seem like somebody that I would be able to get a message to through like a thieves guild or something?
Yes, but I would have you roll a persuasion check to see how much your name carries clout with him versus it coming from Critty. But yes. He's a very suspicious person, so the way that you word the letter and it comes across to him would be very important.
Makes sense. All right. I suppose after breakfast, I'll go out and I'll start looking for some contacts in the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
Give me a minute here to figure out what I want to write.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what his name was. So if you want to do stuff with other people, I'll need a minute or two here.
So the rest of you all see this. Hadlin, you're just kind of keeping the paper visibly open for everyone if they wanted to see it as well, right? Or is it just towards Reed?
No, I'll keep it visibly open for everybody to see too. Yeah.
Okay.
But he was like the person that I handed it to kind of first.
Gotcha. So Dwayne and Ellie and Drom, you all see this as well. So as you're eating breakfast, I don't know. If
what was the result of Drom trying to scry on Critty, or did he? I thought he tried or didn't try. I forget.
I don't think he had tried yet. I think he said he was going to try maybe in the morning.
All right. Okay, makes sense.
But you guys also had the tournament, so using a spell was also something of concern, basically. So it's whatever you guys want to do. But yes, I think he had mentioned tomorrow he may try. Okay. So if you guys are not doing anything else, Reed is eating and kind of preparing a letter. Hadlin, I assume you're just eating with the group?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys begin to eat, and you see there's a whole table full of different things. There's an oatmeal, there's some eggs, and then, of course, the familiar sound. I also have these for you. And he has a plate of what appear to be breakfast sausages. I've learned how to make them flat. Do you want to try?
Give me one.
I can do that with my hammer.
Me. Hand him over.
Oh, yes, Miss Ellie. And he'll bring over the plate, and it has a bunch of sausages. How many would you like?
I'll take 2.
Okay. Take 2. Okay.
I'll take 2 as well. Why not?
Okay.
I'll do it again.
All right. So Dwayne takes 2. Ellie takes 2. Reed, Hadlin, do you take any? Drum for sure is taking. I already know it.
No.
Reed is scratching over a piece of paper. Looks very involved with what he's doing.
Okay. And Hadlin, you said no?
No, but I'm eating a lot, but mostly focused on sweet stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Dwayne
Syrups
and...
are involved.
Gotcha. Dwayne and Ellie, roll a con save for me as you eat the sausage. Okay. Both of you actually pass and realize this is some of the weakest sausage that Blint has made in terms of spiciness.
Give it a 5 out of 7.
Blint, you losing your touch.
Well, what do you mean?
It's a little, not quite spicy, not quite flavorful today.
No.
What happened?
I think I'm still scared of Mother.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm still supposed to be on good behavior.
Is spicy sausage bad behavior?
I don't know. And he takes out from his back pocket another breakfast sausage. This is the special one.
No, I don't need a sausage from your pocket.
You sure?
I'll hold my hand out.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll hand you.
You don't want his pocket sausage?
Oh, you'll try the pocket sausage? Okay. And you hand Dwayne the pocket sausage.
Reed, hearing all of this, gently moves his left hand towards his dagger.
Pass.
You eat this one, Dwayne?
Oh yeah. I love
Okay.
spicy.
Go ahead and roll your con save. This is a spicy pocket sausage, but you are managing to take it without much impact. But this one, definitely a
That's what
spicy
I'm
pocket
talking
sandwich.
about.
It's a pocket sausage with
And
some
I'll reach out my fist and fist bump him.
Oh, when is that?
I'll do hugs.
Respect. It's good.
He's just kind of looking at your fist. He doesn't know what to do.
I'll look back at him like, see your fist, see my fist.
I don't. Oh my god, you disappeared on your camera when you did
That was weird. Darn green screen.
So we're supposed to punch each other?
Gracefully.
Oh, okay. And he will tap your fist. And you'll be like, oh,
I'll smile and nod.
that's interesting. He'll go to Ellie. I just learned this. And he'll stick out his fist to you, Ellie.
Daddy.
Okay, I'll, begrudgingly fist
Fist
bump.
bump him? Okay. This is great. Okay. So I've learned about food and social things. Perfect. He goes running back into the kitchen and you just hear you hear the yells of people. No, I don't want to fist bump you. Just like random people. And so you guys continue your breakfast and Blint is causing havoc in the kitchen right now, away from all of you. Any other conversation you guys want to have? Timing wise, it's about 8:30ish, and the tournament will start around 10.
As we walk over towards the tournament, with these messages that Hadlin was getting regarding Critty, I want to see if maybe I can just find a contact. Perhaps we can send word to Critty's father, V, in case he's been keeping an eye on her as well.
Okay. So you want to... Okay. So once you guys begin to leave, you want to look for some way to send V a message.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. We can do that.
Now, the other thing that we probably have to keep in mind now is, well, having Critty walk out on the first match. Dwayne, if you don't mind filling her spot in the fight, we're certainly even there, but now the problem is we're also down Balin.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should try and maybe look for somebody else.
Find any willing warrior or potentially strong idiot. I don't mind.
So anyone have any ideas where we might be able to find a hired gun? Lack of a better term.
Dwayne, did you see anybody else that was waiting to get into the competition with you? Maybe? Maybe we can go out there, look where we found Dwayne, see if there's anyone else.
It was mainly just me getting in verbal tussles with the cards, but we'll see what we can find.
Drom looks at you, Reed, and in the worst accent he's ever had, what about that friend you made in that other group?
Well, I mean, I had tried asking them, giving them the whole no hard feelings thing, and
No, not that one. The other roguey one.
Well, we'd have to find him, but wasn't he? Hardly say it was really much of a friend. It was more just sort of asking, like, "Hey, what were the other very tall fellas up to?"
Well, maybe we can find him and he can help us.
Well, I suppose we could try. Don't know where he's staying. I guess maybe it's just, I mean, we have to be there in about an hour and a half or so. So I don't think we quite have enough time to post a help wanted poster or nothing up. So,
well, let's hope we get lucky.
agreed. So look for strong fighty types and see if we can get a message to Critty's father. Anything else anyone else wants to do?
Not really in the short amount of time we have, I don't think.
Okay. So you guys begin to leave the Raven Queen Temple, and everyone roll a perception check for me.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but
No worries.
they're both pretty good.
Okay. Ellie and Reed, you both notice as you walk out of the Raven Queen Temple, kind of off to the right, just kind of leaning up against a wall, kind of staring at all of you, is a strange elvish figure. He's just kind of eyeing you at the moment.
I'll sort of look at Ellie. You spot him?
Mm-hmm.
How much guy liner is he wearing?
I'm gonna assume not much. Not the
You're gonna
guy liner
assume
type.
not much.
Yeah.
Well, just tell us. You're the DM.
Yeah. No, not really wearing guy liner.
Okay.
Not the guy liner type.
Oh well.
I will nonchalantly wander over towards the mysterious elven stranger.
Okay.
Morning to you.
Oh, good morning, good day to you, good sir. I see your group is leaving for the day. Well met.
Well met.
You wouldn't happen to be a Mr. Reed Tealeaf, would you?
I am.
Oh, good chap. I have been sent by an acquaintance of ours. I'll just use the term twos, as you'll get the reference immediately. My name is Leo, and I've been sent here to, well, to help keep an eye on things.
Well, that's interesting. You more of the observer type or active participant observer type?
Well, I kind of do both. My name's Leo, as I said, and I'm a hunter of extraordinary creatures, monsters. Sometimes the occasional person, you understand these things. And, yeah, we'll just say our mutual acquaintance. I've come to work with them in the past, and they asked for a favor. Well, one in particular. He kind of winks at you, and one was more adamant about keeping an eye on you, Mr. Reed.
The strong silent type, that one, huh?
She has her way.
I agreed. Pleasure to meet you, Leo.
Pleasure to meet you. It's a fine day to meet your acquaintance. I see your group is out. I guess I will follow behind. I've just been kind of observing. I didn't just want to barge in unexpectedly and be like, hello, my name's Leo, and blah, blah, blah. That just usually does over poorly.
Well, oddly enough, we very much could actually use somebody who's going to have your skill set.
What do I say? For what?
You've heard about the tournament that's going on.
Yes, I've heard of it. Yes, there's a big murmur going around.
We've advanced to the finals, and we're down a man.
Oh, well, I mean, hunting in the arena was hunting anywhere else, I guess. Well met, let's do it. I'm down for little sports.
Quite excellent. I'll bring you over to the group.
Oh, well, all right.
Everyone, Leo, everyone.
Well, hello, everyone. Glad to make your acquaintance. Very fine day indeed. Apparently, we're going to go maim and murder people in an arena.
You were quick, Reed. That's why I like you.
Well, that takes
Nice
care
to
of
meet you, Leo.
Nice to meet you.
Well met indeed, milady. Well met indeed to all of you. So, who are we fighting today? A giant dragon? A big group of lions? What's on the menu for today?
what's their name again?
What I was told, those are short, scary dudes.
Yeah, I think it's short dudes. It's like 5 of them.
Yeah,
6 of them.
They're about my height. They're rather tall.
All right, we're going to hunt little things. I'm down for this.
The mighty dwarfs.
I don't know if they're quite dwarves, but I'm trying to find the name I wrote down somewhere. Yeah, they're a bunch of well-armored, smaller folk. You don't know what's under the armor, but never know with people like that. Some
Were
of
these
them
the
are very
Jawas?
Could be gnomes.
Could be
My dear
gnomes.
lady, what is a Jawa?
Could be a kobold.
No,
That'd be
don't
sweet.
mind me.
I start frantically looking through my notes. Jawa.
I see. So we
Oh,
have
my
no
bag of
idea what
holding,
we're
pull out
facing in the
17 more
arena.
books.
Oh, this sounds jolly good. Jolly good fun.
Fire Force, that was the people we beat.
Mm-hmm. As Johnny is looking in his notes, you guys make your way over to the arena next, or is there any other stop you guys want to make?
Let me just put my books away first.
Well, I got to go and just quickly find some place for the Thieves Guild to
Okay. Should be fairly
Don't try to
straightforward.
service.
Make an investigation check just to find.
24.
Okay, fairly easy enough to find a way to send this letter. Let me ask you one question. So while you were writing this letter, were you doing it by yourself?
Yeah, because I would have had to translate it all into Thieves' Cant anyway.
Got it. Okay, roll a persuasion check for me. Okay.
Yay. So happy as a group we're completely out of persuasion heavy people now.
In this case, you would have been the one writing it anyways, but still.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. So you have sent the letter.
Do you need the contents of the letter or what?
Yeah, send it to me in a DM, and then
All right.
it'll take obviously a little while to receive on the other end, but yes.
It's like trying to sell heavy furs to somebody in the desert.
Okay. So Reed does his thing, and then you guys make your way over to the arena. The guards are waiting with the gate open. And you see, as you walk into the gate, that same room that you had previously been in with all participants. And the 5 armored dudes are still...
With the same guards there.
Yes,
that
the
were
same guards.
blocking me.
They kind of
I
eye
give
you.
I give them a glancing grin
I'm trying
with the
hard.
raised eyebrows.
Yeah, they're definitely they're like glaring at you as you walk in, but yes. The same too. So, you guys make your way in, and in the far corner are the 5 little armor dudes, and they're just standing there, and they're in their
I try and figure out what they are through their armor.
Okay. Roll a... Okay, are you doing it from a distance, or are you getting close?
Okay, thanks.
You get close? How close?
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay. Roll a perception check for me. It's pretty difficult with their armor.
They're short. Yes.
They're short, yes.
Very short.
Mhm.
Snip.
Is there any markings on their armor or runes or something that
Okay.
can be discerned?
Same question. How close are you getting if you're getting close at all?
How close?
Dwayne
Or
got
you,
to
like,
about 20 feet.
20? Are there a lot of other people just milling about?
No, in this area, it is just the 5 and then you guys.
As
You
a
know that
piggyback,
through the wall.
did they react any bit indifferent from my
No,
distance?
they had like no reaction to you getting within 20 feet.
This is the other group, right?
Yes, the other group.
How are they armed?
You see a assortment of axes. They have like a battle axe and a warhammer, kind of as a cross on their back.
Each one of them.
Each one of them. They almost look identical in their armor and their.
Any ranged weapons?
Nothing that you can see.
All right, good.
They are wearing like a, almost like a cape cloak type thing on the back of their armor. So while you see the shiny armor in the front, their roll of perception to see if they're hiding anything under their cloak.
Whoa. That's something you might not want to know.
26.
You can see the outline of you're pretty familiar with it. It looks like a small crossbow, kind of underneath their cloak. The hilts of the axe and the ends of the axe and the hammer are much more visible. But yeah, the crossbow is a little bit hidden underneath their cloak. So Ellie, how close are you getting? Are you getting to 20?
Well, do any of you want to go with me just to wish them, good luck during the tournament so we can get a closer look?
I'll go over with you.
Okay. I was just going to go over and say, good luck, folks. Good game.
And how close? Are you like approaching?
I mean,
right now?
shaking hands distance,
Okay.
like right up there.
As you move from about 15 feet away to 10 feet away of the closest one, they all in unison kind of like stomp and turn to face you, and all of their hands go to their axe. And they're just holding the hilt, just looking at you. As they all, in unison, without saying a word, just kind of turn.
Well, hello.
Greetings.
You see it on the wall, by the way, Reed. I don't know if you found it, Johnny. The name of the group is Silent.
Okay.
Silent with a T.
Yes.
Hello, Silent. Nice to meet you. Good luck at the tournament. No need to arm yourselves or just saying hello.
And they don't move from their position.
Can I see anything now, maybe on their armor?
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no. Nothing more than just kind of their regular armor.
With the way that they moved, would that give me any indication maybe of where they were trained?
No, these are more just coordinated practice movements, more so than anything tactical. You can tell that you're skilled enough with your background and everything, you don't need to roll, but you can tell that they have worked together for a while. This is a group that probably has done many a combat together, basically trained. Where they were trained, that movement in particular of just turning and grabbing their weapon, too generic to figure out. But
all right, I didn't know if maybe there was some sort of flourish involved.
No flourish. They literally all just kind of stomped and turned to face you, and their hand went straight to the hilt, and that's it.
And they all grabbed the axe?
They all grabbed the axe.
All right, interesting. Well, I'll reach into my pockets and I'll pull out a couple of muffins that I had grabbed in the Raven Queen's temple. I'll say, "Did you fellas eat? I don't know if you did or not." And sort of hold out a very nice looking blueberry muffin.
First pocket sausage and now pocket muffins. Just sorry.
Man.
Wouldn't a muffin get squished in your pocket? I'm just saying.
I have very big pockets.
Okay.
They don't give any discernible reaction to you offering a blueberry muffin.
Are these things alive or are they automatons of some kind? Are they like...
I mean, what would you do to try and discern that? So far, you haven't. Potentially, if your perception check was higher and you saw runes and stuff, maybe, but you haven't.
Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I mean, do I see any of them breathing?
There's no way to see because of their armor.
Can I see through the eye holes of their helmets?
You can see their eyes. Yes.
Okay. What are their eyes like? Lizard-like? Glowy lenses? Like...
Roll a perception check for me.
22.
They're light green eyes.
Can I detect magic on them?
You know it's probably best not to cast a spell inside of this area. It is kind of the protected participant area.
Okay.
I'll start eating the blueberry muffin, and as I do, I'll also take my other hand and I'll lightly sort of peek the eye patch up a little bit and see if maybe I spot anything different with them with the other eye.
You can tell that your vision is the same, so whatever darkness is just from the shadow of the armor, there's no magical darkness hiding anything. So you are able to discern that. There's no magical darkness preventing the vision of anything that they have.
All right. Well, later on, if you fellas want, there's a fella named Blint over at the Raven Queen Temple. He doesn't make the muffins. That's another woman that works in the kitchen there with him, but good cook. You may want to go say hi. So good luck.
They actually all, upon you saying that, nod. In unison.
I'll nod back. And then I will sharply turn 180 degrees and walk back.
Can I nod simultaneously with Reed?
Yes, you can. So they nod and then you
the same way that Reed turns.
Okay, so you're trying to like coordinate it to be like them.
I'm mocking their
Roll a performance. Let's see how well you can do this. How well you're imitating what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah, actually you do it pretty well. You do a good job of mocking them directly to their little faces, even though you can't see them. As Reed nods and turns around. Reed, you also notice Ellie doing this basically in sync with you with almost no practice. She's only like a few milliseconds behind, but pretty darn good for no practice. She nods, turns, and walks 180 degrees from you. As you guys move from 15 to 20 feet away, the hand goes off the hilt, and once you're 20 feet away, they all kind of turn back, facing the entrance into the arena.
I say, this is quite a cheeky little group, isn't it?
You don't even know the half of it.
Definitely entertaining.
I say indeed. Oh, this should be jolly good fun.
And welcome, Invisidrum.
Sorry, I just got home, dude.
I know, no worries.
So give me a minute, I'm setting everything up.
Yeah, no worries. So you guys are just in the arena, waiting in the participant area. By the way, hello, Real Abner Dune, and hello, Buzzsaw. Johnny is, of course, here. Did I miss anybody else in chat? Kitty Oda, of course, looked for cake. So hello to everyone. We are getting ready for another combat.
We have surprisingly not been greeted by a Durgan yet.
Durgan's always lurking.
Hey,
All right.
Faith, yeah, when you're
10 seconds later, someone said my name.
I know when you're
All right. Teals, do you have a character sheet for Dwayne and Roll20? I don't know if we've done combat with your character yet. So
Thought he did. We did.
We did a while ago, right? I think it's still there.
He's in roll 20. I don't know if the sheet should. I don't know if it transfers over. I mean, the sheet's there. I just have obviously the D&D Beyond character sheet interactive.
No, that's fine. But you have a. Oh, okay. So you do have it.
Dwayne is in the game assigned to me. Yes.
Yeah, he's even up to level and everything.
In D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I meant in roll 20 because we need his token on the map. So I wanted to make sure he had a character.
You were using him in the last battle too.
That's right.
I don't know. Yeah, we're solid.
Okay. And then Ranger, I'm setting up yours right now.
Set up my what?
Your roll 20 character.
I have a token already in there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay. As long as you got his. Oh, you set yours up? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back for it.
Okay.
I've got skills, which could do that.
All right. So as you guys are waiting in there, you see that door that had previous. I'll wait for Johnny actually, because you guys are gonna get started here in a second. So we're about to jump into a combat. If you guys need a minute to get anything to eat, drink, now is a good time to do it. Drum, set up everything.
TLDR of what I missed.
Hadlin got messages. Reed's communicating with Critty's father. You guys got a new member in Leo, aka Ranger, and you're getting ready for the arena.
Okay.
That's a quick summary.
Excellent. That's exactly what I needed.
All right. So, as soon as Johnny gets back, we'll go ahead and jump into it, unless anyone else needs additional time. But, yeah.
Do you want Drom to do the scrying for Critty now?
Oh, so Drom, you had mentioned you may scry for Critty. Did you want to scry for her now, after arena? What would you want to do?
I'll do it afterwards because that eats up I think like a 5th level spell.
Okay. That's what I thought you said last time, but we wanted to make sure. Thank you, Hadlin, for reminding me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And could you do my whatchamacallit? My brain just died. Oh my god.
Can you do
Old
the
lady
thingy?
brain.
You know the thingy. Come on, you know the thingy of the whatchamacallit.
The thing, the turn order roll.
Oh yeah, we'll do the initiative here in a second. Yes, I can do yours.
Initiative. Oh
Yes.
my god,
You want me to roll your initiative for you?
Yes, because I'm upstairs with Kieran.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, let me.
Can you do the what's it with the thing?
I've always said I am an old lady. I am an old lady. I cannot remember words sometimes.
Okay, let me switch over here really quick to Ellie's. Give me 1 second, I'll set that up so I can do stuff on Ellie's. Okay. All right, so Johnny's
these
back.
guys have like a +20 to hit.
I mean, you'll see soon enough. Okay, so you guys see on that wall away from the entrance, an old man comes out from the door. All right, my boys, it is time for the last battle. Finals time. Yay! And it's like this crazy old man. His hair is all like up, like all messed up. Think like Radagast from Lord of the Rings. Like just completely messed up hair. It's like all dirty and everything. All right, fight time. And you see that the door lifts up and there's a path for each of the teams to go. The silent team single files and goes through the path that's closest to them, leaving the other path for you guys.
I don't know. That dude, the way you portrayed his voice reminded me of Mr. Bill.
I swear, I think that old boy had poop in his hair.
I was kind of thinking of Professor on Robot Chicken.
Quite a demented old timer.
All right. And you guys all, I assume you guys make your way through, or do you guys want to do anything else before?
Any spells? Anything you got now? Is time.
I think it looks quite invigorating.
I'll pop a beacon of hope on everybody. Let's see here. Yeah. Before we go out, I'll pop a beacon of hope.
All right.
Can I do can I haste Hadalin and do my blade song?
Yeah, if you want to prep that just before, yeah, I think you can do that.
Okay.
Anybody else prefer a haste bump before we go out?
Well, if you're just giving it away, I mean,
I was going to say that.
it sounds like a swell thing for me to have. Yes.
Okay, then it's yours. I'll prepare a haste bump.
As we start walking out, I'll make sure that I'm trying to hide behind
Look,
drum.
check this out, Daddy.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Leo, make sure you know that you are hasted. Hadlin, you are hasted.
I only see 4 of us on the board.
Yeah,
Place
so Dwayne and Leo need to put their character sheets on. Yep.
Oh.
All right. You guys ready?
Do you need me to try and make a stealth check since I was actively trying to hide behind drum?
Yes. So anyone that is trying to stealth, go ahead and roll your stealth check.
25.
Okay.
It's gonna let me.
Okay. And let me roll all yours. There it is. Okay. So that. Got it. Okay. So I have their numbers, so we're good. All right. So you guys rolled your stealth checks. Anything else? Think you guys are ready?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone roll initiative. And let me actually give me 1 second. Actually, let me make sure everything is cleared with the initiative thing this time.
Yeah. I was gonna say, make sure you have the initiative box up
there. Here.
Keep saying that word initiative so I don't forget it again.
Okay. So the initiative thing is cleared. And then okay, so you want me to roll yours, right? Ouchie?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I can when it's my turn I can run down to the computer, but right now I'm busy.
Okay.
Very nice initiative roll, Leo.
Okay,
I'm here to help, old boy.
Leo, can we ask Leo what his class is and stuff? Can we tell by the way he looks what he is?
He kind of mentioned it to you.
Okay.
Not specifically. He said he likes to hunt.
Hunt things. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory then.
Yeah. Okay. So we have.
So I'm going to use my cool little ambush ability to add a D6 to that. I'll only use it once.
Who are we missing?
So, no.
We have Ellie, Drum. 1, 2, 3. I see 5. Ellie, Drum.
Who are we missing?
Reed, Hadlin. Oh, Dwayne.
Keels? Did you have your character clicked in roll 20, then roll your initiative? Oh no, it says I got 19.
No, it's in the chat, but it's not in the initiative thing. So
He didn't have his little thingy clickied.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to click on your icon before you roll for initiative.
So I lost my 19. Yay.
No, you
keep
get
it.
your
Just
19.
roll it again.
Just roll so it comes on there, and then I'll give you the 19. There you go. Yeah, you get your 19. Don't worry. Okay. Yep, 19. You're good.
Thank you, Buzzsaw. Thank you for recognizing that. Thank you.
Redo mine. It's not a 20. Sorry. Apparently, it rolled twice for each.
Oh, okay. So 15.
So I go on a 17.
17? Oh, because
Yeah,
you have
+2 for the
I got
the
you.
D6. Yeah.
Okay, so drum
There we
is
go.
17. Got it. Okay. And now...
It's like, why did it roll twice? Because it rolled twice.
Okay, now let me roll their initiative. Oh man.
Roll low, roll low.
Yeah, they have bad initiative rolls in general. That's that one. Okay. Same setup. Position yourself as you would like at the start of combat. Is this the way that you guys are all positioned? I know Reed is hiding behind Drum.
Why did I move Drum?
Oh, you probably had control of Drum from, when Grim was in here.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, let me see where I'm
Behind
at.
I'll move
this,
you.
this is actual physical pillar, or
Yes, that's a physical pillar.
all right. I'm basically gonna give myself the ability to sort of peek line of sight, but obviously behind pillar.
Hail the king, come get me.
And Hadlin's right in the middle. Okay.
Okay.
So
Where'd everybody
I'm
go?
behind a pillar. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the half semicircle thing?
It's a little bit of like a hill
That-
almost, but it's not very tall. It's just more of just kind of like a shadow.
I think that's where they keep the bodies, old girl.
Actually, yeah, it's basically like that. Just imagine that it's a body just buried underneath there. It's like a small mound. Not really too much of an impedance.
Bloody
So
amateurs
waterfalls
hiding bodies,
just in the arena. Okay, so reminder
Actually,
that...
that's where the door is for the tigers.
Oh wait, and we're in the same arena.
Same
so
arena.
Really, this whole waterfall is obscuring most things. So I don't
Correct.
really need to be behind that pillar to start.
Well, if they can see you, they still may. So reminder that these waterfalls are about 25 feet tall, and water is coming down on both sides. So kind of this area right here is not really like movable in that area. So you have this like 5-foot tunnel like in between, this channel in between the waterfalls that you can move. That's also your line of sight. So your line of sight is kind of wherever you can see kind of through the waterfall. Underneath these are the ways
These
that you
first
can.
water squares okay, or is this not line of sight?
That is not line of sight either.
Okay, so it's pretty much just in that.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a little bit of curvature you can get access to, but pretty much this is not line of sight.
And
then-
these opponents don't look any different from each other, right? So you can't tell who's a fighter, who's a spellcaster, or
Correct.
anything. Okay.
Correct. And
They're all wizards.
They're a
Great.
wizard, Harry.
And these 30 squares, like here, and then from the bottom, these are the tunnels that you guys came in from. So there's kind of like a tunnel underneath this waterfall. That's where you guys walked in and moved to your respective sides. So, okay. So, Leo.
Oh,
you are
jolly
first to go.
good. Oh, well, never hunted prey I've never known before. Let's find, let's see, who looks like a tempting little turd. This one right here, I think we'll take a couple of shots on. Give it the old wacky whack.
Okay.
All right. Why is this not? Let me roll. Okay, there we go. See if this rolls. I will attack him with my longbow. I whip out my longbow and aim right for him.
Go for
Let's see if I can shoot him right between the face.
21 does hit. Do you have any benefits of you being stealth?
I get
This one does not see you, so
I get advantage, but I mean,
Okay.
But you should also get some sort of wacky bonus attack.
I get an extra attack if I miss. So, like, if I miss an attack, I also get 2 attacks per action attack. So,
I thought it was also on the opening round of combat.
Let me look.
For your subclass.
Yeah, let me look here. Let me look. Still getting used to this.
Oh yeah.
It just says no. It just says I can make an additional attack and add a D8 for every action. I get an additional attack action. So if I take the attack action, it can make another attack. So it'll be 2 attacks per shot here. This is all it says, but I just added D8. That's what it's saying on the weapon. If I hit, it doesn't give me any kind of advantage or anything like that.
Take a look at through your Dread Ambusher ability at 3rd level.
Let me go to features and traits, but
Yeah, because it's at the start of your first turn, each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of the turn. If you take the attack action with that turn, you can make 1 additional weapon attack as part of that action.
yeah, that's what I was
If
saying.
that hits, the target takes an extra 1d8. So
Yeah,
you
that's
should
what I
already
was saying.
have 2 attacks, so it should give you 3 attacks.
And then your haste gives you 4.
Yeah.
So I get
What? This sounds cheaty.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're basically like a walking like tree chipper right now.
Yeah, you have
All
4
right.
attacks with your first one being an extra D8, right?
And then that
Kill them
drops
all,
down to
please,
only
Leo.
3.
Kill them all. On you go.
Actually, I forgot to do something ahead of time there, DM, since this is my first time playing. I forgot to hunter mark that piece of crap.
Okay.
How could
go
you
for
forget
it.
that?
The ranger's best.
Yeah. I will hunter's mark. And give me a second here. It's a new character, it's a new world, bold worlds. Do I need to cast that spell or just
Yeah,
how do
it
we do
casts
that?
it. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to actually if it helps, just go ahead and put the text in there. But yes, you will have to cast it as your bonus action, and then you do your
Okay,
attack.
so okay. So we hit. So let me go back to my actions, and we need to roll the damage now. So this is the first attack. So let's roll damage. 8, and then I roll a D8, like right for this first one.
No, it's for the next.
For the next one, right?
The bonus attack gets the additional.
Right,
D8.
but there's we gotta do that.
D6 from Hunter's Mark.
All right, let me just do that and roll 20 because it just gets stupid if I have to keep doing it on the D21. What's it? D6. All right. 2.
Okay.
So 10 on the first one. So I will make another attack. Oh, tough little bastards, aren't they?
That hits.
All right. So this one I roll the damage, then another D8, right? This
Correct.
is the D8 one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And then a D6 for Hunter's Mark. Okay.
So that's 14. Okay.
Oh, he's beginning to look like a cushion.
That one misses.
I will re-roll that because I can.
How many rerolls do you have?
It's for every attack. If I miss, I can re-roll it. It's
So once an attack.
if the attack misses, have an ability. What is it? I'll read it out here.
Elven accuracy.
Elven accuracy.
Okay.
Elven accuracy. Let me find it. You have a lot of crap on this guy. If I have advantage, I don't have advantage on the attack, so that misses then. So never mind. Only if I have advantage. So yeah, that's a miss.
I thought you had advantage because you're stealth.
On the first one.
On the first shot, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we'll play by the rules. Oh, tough little buggers.
No, let's cheat. Let's cheat.
No, we will not do that.
Damn it.
That's the honest wizard right there.
Okay, so that one misses. And that one hits.
All right, a little damage on it. D8 plus 4. And that's shitty, but I do get Hunter's Mark. So there you go.
Okay. Not bad.
And then I will attempt to stealth myself.
Okay.
When I think about you,
I stealth myself.
I stealth myself.
I did. I rolled it. It's,
Oh God, there they are.
I don't know anybody else. When I think of Reed Tea Leaf, I touch myself.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
I have that effect on some.
apparently this is one of them.
All right, so which one was it that he just pinged?
The red one.
Up top, okay.
Yeah, so I put a dot on all of them. There's a red, a blue, a pink, a yellow, and a black. It's
So
Power
we're
Ranger
fighting the
colors.
Power Rangers.
Yep, it's the Power
Go,
Ranger
go,
colors.
Power Rangers.
Is there gonna be a 5-mile-an-hour chase ensuing after this one?
Just wait until they form their own super Zord.
Yeah, I was more worried about them forming
No.
Voltron.
I don't want them to be a
This
Voltron.
is jolly good fun. Thanks for inviting me. Oh,
Oh
you
no,
can't
here
see
comes
me.
the blazing sword. We're all screwed.
All right.
I swear they look like lions. Bloody hell.
Blazing sword, 3 minutes left in the episode. Oh, nuts.
All right. Reed, you are next.
All right, I'm going to assume they hopefully can't see me. So I'm going to take a pot shot on that one there. It should be an assassinate roll.
On which one?
The pink Power Ranger.
The pink. Give me 1 second.
Mhm. Since you're going before it, yeah, that's assassination.
No, I know. I just have to make sure he wasn't spotted.
This is gonna be
Okay.
awesome.
You are not spotted by that one.
Nice. So that's a 30 to hit.
That does hit.
So it's a
Holy crap.
49 damage.
Yeah, 39 damage. Okay.
39's a big.
39, yeah, I can add. Stay in school, kids.
Bum, bum, ba, bum.
And I will re-stealth.
Okay. Roll your stealth.
A 30.
Okay. Next up, Dwayne.
Go with more of a defensive setup, and I'm going to basically cast Firewall, and I'm going to pretty much fill up these 4 squares area with a burning inferno.
Okay. So, do you want to draw the shape?
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Burn our mother down now. Burn, baby, burn.
Okay. So there is now a wall of fire obscuring that pathway. If I remember wall of fire correctly, you can check Teals. I believe one side is the fire side, right? So you're kind of putting it up against one side so that the fire damage is happening into the tunnel, right?
Oh, Finn, real quick, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
That was an assassinate roll, so that should have doubled. So that's
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was just
39.
getting ready to say that. I was like, "Oh, dude, you should have done like 60 damage to that
Yeah,
dude
so
with
that's
assassinate."
39
78.
becomes like 78.
Yeah, it's 78 damage. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'll be right
I
back.
got it. Yeah.
I can make
Yep,
this
they're gonna
longer,
make
so I
Finn
can-
cry, and the thing is not even really started
I'm reading
yet.
my distances. I can make this a hair longer so I can hit blue guy.
Okay.
Let me redraw this shape because I want to actually. Oh, green, I want red. Red is fire. There we go. So it'll be a dex
Yep.
save, and the damage was rolled when I clicked the ability to cast.
Yep. Blue guy does take damage.
Yay.
It looks like 34 damage with the empowered.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll grin and I'll resume my position behind the pillar.
Okay. Then it is Drom's turn.
Okay.
There's now fire blocking you from going into
It's
melee.
opaque. Yeah, it's opaque, but
Yeah.
it's gonna hurt.
So I'm gonna use something that won't be hurt by fire. Let's see here, let me make sure I'm using the right level of it here.
Yeah, wall of fire is like see-through, right? Teals, that's what you're saying.
Yes, it is opaque.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a wall
We can
of
see
fire.
through it,
Yeah.
but it's full of hurt.
Right.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So when Dwayne is Dwayne, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hit that blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Did they all react or just the blue one?
No, just the blue one.
Okay. Just checking.
Mm-hmm. They have not mimicked their reaction so far.
Okay, so these dudes all look the same,
Pretty much,
Right.
yes. Mm-hmm.
if I remember.
Yes.
Because I just showed up when you were describing all the
Yes.
dudes
Mhm.
looking exactly the same.
Yeah, no one was able to find anything discernible about any individual one.
Okay.
But in layman's terms, different abilities with the different people, they all look identical.
Yeah.
They all
I'm
look
gonna-
short and mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Drom's gonna do his usual arm glows bright green, and as he summons that glowing ethereal green flaming scythe and throws it at this dude.
Yeah, which
Come
one?
on, ping it. Mr. Red, I think. Yeah.
You can't see red. Keep in mind that waterfall is actually like 25 feet
Oh, you
tall.
can't see him?
No, your line of sight is basically with pink right now.
Okay, then Pink's gonna get the scythe thrown at her.
Got it.
That's probably a miss.
That is a miss.
I don't have a token for the spiritual weapon,
Okay.
so just put it like in front of Pink.
What the hell? I'll use this one. Let me see if I can give you control.
Worst case, you can always freehand a wonderful weapon.
Yeah,
and,
it's actually
move
probably
it.
easier if you just freehand like a little drawing thing. If you like draw like a square or something, and that can be your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, you can actually go over the square, and then there's freehand, and you can just make a little 4-man scythe, and then you can use the.
There you go,
select to
4-man
move it
scythe.
around.
There you go.
Perfect.
I was so tempted to do the Top Gear draw penis.
I mean, we had a sperm before, so okay.
Let's see here. That's bonus action. Let's see here. What else can I do? So what were your rules on the casting spells? If like, can I still can't cast a cantrip that's an action or no?
Oh, so with casting spells, there's only 2 rules, right? One of the spells has to be a bonus action, the other can be a regular action, and only one of them can be a leveled spell.
Okay, so I can do a cantrip if I want to.
Correct. You can do
Okay.
any, because the spiritual weapon is a bonus action and a leveled spell. So you
Mhm.
have a attack action cantrip left if you would like.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a toll the dead on the same person.
Okay.
Not missing any hit points, so it's not going to do as much damage.
Oh, the pink one is missing hit points. That's the one that Reed laid into.
Oh, the pink one? Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
I need to hold on a second. Pull that back up. D&D Beyond being like, all, is it missing hit points? Okay, sure.
Yeah, the pink one is missing hit points, courtesy of your friend there. Okay.
That's a very nice toll to dead.
Yeah.
That is quite tolling.
Okay. So then wisdom saving throw, right?
2 11s and a 4. Yeah, wisdom at 16.
Does make wisdom saving throw. So is it half or no on a save? I think it's no damage because it's a cantrip, right?
I think it still have.
Yeah, it doesn't say that it takes half, so I'm guessing none on a save.
Yeah, if it doesn't say half, then yeah, it'll be none. So, okay. There's a good damage, but yeah, it's managed to make it save.
Aw.
I need to find a way to up my freaking saving throws. My spells. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Then it is the yellow's turn. Right? No, it's black's turn. Get to the map again. I have too many tabs open here. There we go. Okay. So it is black's turn, and black really quick. Gonna be this. Okay. So the black one casts a spell. And the ones in sight would be Ellie, Dwayne. Hadlin would have difficulty. So Ellie and Dwayne, if you want
I'm
to,
pretty wedged against a pillar, so
you still, I think you still have. Oh no, you don't have line. It's only Ellie.
It's like half cover or something like that.
Yeah, it's not gonna. You're not like fully behind it because you're still kind of peeking to make sure you can see, but you don't have line of sight on the black one. Unfortunately, it's just Ellie. So Ellie can roll an Arcana check to try and figure out. Ouchie, are you by your computer or?
I am not, but I thought we couldn't do counterspell.
You can't counterspell, but you can still figure out what they're doing.
Oh.
Do you want to
yeah,
roll an Arcana just to figure it out?
I mean,
I can roll it.
if you would be so kind as to roll it for me, good
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Use your psychic powers, Ouchie.
Oh, I'm gonna
click
just
that
roll
button.
one. I got a 20. Look at that. I have a dice right here, a 20-sided right here.
Amazing. She always rolls natural 20s.
She's such an honest wizard.
Oh my god.
That's the only
Luckiest
kind there
woman on
are.
the planet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know that he cast a spell that is of an evocation school, but that's it. So he casts a spell, and that is, and blue and black will actually move over to here. Okay. And then at that point, it is Ellie's turn.
Oh Lord. Has everyone? Okay, Hadelin's hasted, right?
Hadalin is hasted, correct.
Okay, so I would do my blade song,
Mm-hmm.
which is Nothing happened though. I just recognized I didn't recognize what happened or what the effect was of that spell.
Not really. He cast a spell and not able to really see what exactly happened at that point.
Okay. Nuts.
Oh, mystery.
Nuts.
Mysterious.
Can I hold my action for a second
Yeah.
so I can get down there? Yeah, I can't get downstairs right now.
Okay. All right. So Ellie is holding her action to see what Hadlin, who is next, does.
All right, I do a spirit shroud. So golden lightning begins to surround me and my
Very frightening.
axe, and part of it also lashes out, and I'll hit blue with it, and his movement is reduced by 10. It says.
Okay.
I entirely forgot about that effect.
Nice, dude. That's really nice.
Okay.
Just until the start of my next turn, but it's still, whatever.
Still nice.
You still have to hit with your attack, right?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Oh, because you're right. Yeah. I just knew you're right. Sorry. Never mind. I'm not that good. Okay, so
He just wills it slower.
King Hadlin just wills it into it.
I thought it was just like you picked one person, basically, but I see it's in addition to the attack damage portion of it.
Hey, you stay there.
I like that part. I like that better.
Stand still so I might bring thee at a later time at your convenience. Let's get together.
Oh my god.
All right, I guess I'll just hang out there for now because, I don't really have anything else to do. So, yeah, all I have left is a bonus action anyway. So that is it for me.
Okay. Ellie, did you want to do anything yet?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I could just do like a cantrip, right?
Spirit Shroud was a bonus action or a regular action?
How does Spirit Shroud work? One bonus action.
So
Yeah,
then,
I was
yes,
about to say
you have your regular action left still.
All right, I will do green flame bolt at the one that I thought I was slowing down.
Got it. 23 hits.
Woohoo! 19.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice damage.
Okay.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Okay. So, it is now their turn because they rolled crappy initiative and they're all going at the end. Fantastic. Okay, so first one is that one. So the one that is pink moves over here.
Yeah, I was just about to say, isn't it kind of weird feeling that Hadlin actually goes before all the bad guys this time?
I know. I rolled. So their initiative is really bad. Just in general, their initiative roll is very bad. And then I didn't help with the rolls itself. But in any case, this
Hadlin
one...
sort of jogging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Let me get this here. Where's the one that I found earlier? There it is. Okay, so the pink one summons a spiritual club right next to you, Drom, and it attacks you.
Oh, wow. Hold on a second. Stop the presses.
Mhm.
Thank you for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs, Drizzy1321.
Oh, wow. Yeah, very cool.
Oh,
And
yes, thank you,
it
Drizzy.
actually gave me one.
Yes.
Yay.
It gave one to Spartan, it
Thank
gave one
you.
to Ranger, and then it's just Cowboy, Grim,
That's
and Joe.
Commodore Ranger, the Redbeard of the Swevin Swees of the Swevin Fleet.
Thank you, Drizzy.
So welcome to the new member, Ranger.
It's true.
Hopefully you join us often.
All right, Mr. Potato Head, that's enough out of you.
Make sure to hit that heart follow, Ranger.
I will murder you all. This is my chest.
I'll see you in 14 hours when you drive up here.
Never mind that. That's too long. I don't want to do that.
Oh my god.
Okay, my AC is 20.
Okay. So let's see if this thing will hit. Got it. Where's this? Okay, there it is. So 27 to hit with this one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this one will do. Where's my? Where did I put all my D8s? Oh, they're over here. So that will be 9 damage from the club. And then Pink is going to then move over here. Let me see if I did that right. Space.
Doesn't his spiritual weapon get attack of opportunity?
Unfortunately, spiritual
Mm-mm.
weapons don't get attacks.
Oh, they
of
don't? Oh,
opportunity.
okay.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they did.
Okay, so this one goes. Switch. Okay, goes right here and runs through that one. So what I'm gonna do.
But their markings just came off.
I know. They're running around to try and create making it difficult for you to identify which one is which.
They're doing the magic cup
You get
trick.
a free perception check at the start of each round to figure out which one is which. I actually have it noted. I don't think you guys can see it. I have a notation for all of them, so I don't think you guys can see it. I hope not. But yeah, they're all...
you did it on a DM layer, probably.
I did it. Well, it's actually on their token itself, which
Okay.
I don't think you guys can click. So I think we're
Oh, we can't.
okay. Yeah, so it's all there. But so you can roll at the beginning to do a perception to see if you can identify which one is which, and that'll tell you. I'll let you know if you know which one is which.
All right.
But so that one kind of runs intentionally, kind of like circles around the one that was there previously, the one that you knew as black, and then went over here. The next one is that one. So over near Dwayne. Another club shows up. Oh, not good on this one. 17 to hit on Dwayne.
Wayne's up there.
Oh, no, so that's Leo. Sorry, Leo. Actually,
Yes.
no, that's Leo. Hold on. They won't see Leo because Leo is stealthed. Sorry
I am
about that.
stealthed.
Sorry about that. Ellie then. Ellie would be the next target. And then I think Ouchie isn't here at her computer at the moment, so give me a second.
17 misses her.
Okay. So 17 misses, so the club does not hit. Then next up is this one, which is the red one. Moves that, kind of moves around within the group here. and then does the same. A second, actually this one has to move a little bit over here. And then another club comes near Ellie. This one's even worse, so Ellie does not get hit.
Listen now. Well, I'm getting surrounded by clubs.
Yes, that is indeed correct. And then this one, which was previously yellow. Yeah, I have to do this. Oh, I forgot to move this one. Sorry. This was the one that did the first one on Ellie. And then this one puts another club near Drom. You said yours was 20, Drom?
Yes.
Okay. That was 16 plus 9, so 25 to hit on that one.
What was that? 25, you said?
Yeah, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so 7 damage with that second club. Okay. And Ellie, if you want to do anything as your saved action, now is the time to do it. Otherwise, you'll lose that one, and we'll head into the next round.
Can Corinth do something for me, please? Like, really? I've
Yeah.
got about 5 more minutes before I'm
No
able
worries.
to do anything.
Yes, I can do that. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. It did take assassin damage, but there are ways of discerning who is who. The perception check as you deal damage is actually lower. That's actually part of the fun of this. They have fun group tactics.
Fun for who?
Well, I mean, it's fun for me for sure. Hopefully for you, but definitely for me.
So how many clubs are around Ouchie
4
right now?
Oh, 2 by Ouchie. There's 2 by Drom and 2 by Ellie.
Interesting. So she's gonna put up. But they attacked her, but they missed, right? I'm trying to remember what they happened to her.
With
Yeah,
Ellie's
yeah.
both missed. With Drom, both actually hit.
All right, so she puts up globe of minor invulnerability, is what she's going to do.
Okay, that makes it so.
Globe of invulnerability. I'm used to it being called minor.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it called minor? I forget, but she's got that because that'll block off those spells if I'm thinking correctly. Yep, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
So any spell of 5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can't affect her.
The area is excluded. I'm just reading the spell to try and figure out, since this was already cast, how that works. Okay, so it just has no effect on her. Okay, that works.
Yeah, that's what she'll do. That. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess that makes sense. Okay.
Yep. That works. All right, so now we're back up to the top of the order, and Leo.
Oh, cheeky little devils. They're quite not so cheeky anymore. Big group of them, eh? Do I need to make the perception check, or will my
Roll a
passive perception pick it? Okay.
No, they all look like the same person to you.
All right, I guess I'll just start firing Jesus. Oh, well, you hit one, you hit all of them. I say, all right, so I'll just start firing, I guess.
Are you hitting all of them at one target? Are you going to switch it?
Well,
your view is kind of on like the one on the corner right now, I think.
We'll just go for that one.
Okay.
Might as well.
Let me see which one that is. Got it. Okay.
All right, I should have advantage on this, right? Because they didn't see me.
Yes. This one. Actually, let me re-roll their perceptions for the start of the round. Give me 1 second, really quick. This one is. What was your stealth?
20 something. I don't remember. I have to go back and look.
Yeah, no, it was pretty high. Yeah, this one does not see you. So you have advantage on the first one. 20 does not hit, so I'm sure you want to use your advantage.
Yeah, I will use the advantage.
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay. Should I still be able to see Hunter's Mark on the one?
Oh, yes, you will be able to know which one you Hunter's marked, if nothing else.
Yeah, so I'll stay on that as the target.
And your Hunter's Mark was on previously the one that you did.
It was the one that was here. I think it was pink.
Yeah. No, you
not
were
pink.
on
Mine
red.
was red. Yeah. So,
Give me 1
so
second.
whichever one.
I'll leave that one marked for you. You'll know which one the red one is. I just have to search through their names really quick.
Oh my God, you named them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're Finn's identical quints that we were all anticipating.
Armored Jawa
Fin
1,
1,
Armored
Fin
Jawa
2,
2,
Fin 3.
The one in the
Utini
back
4,
there
Utini
is
5.
That's the Hunter's Marked one. If you want to move out from the pillar to attack, you can.
Yeah, I'll move
It's
just
the
enough to
Elven
get
flash mob.
a shot on them.
Okay. So same thing. Their armors are all the same. So yeah. So 25 hits the red one with Hunter's Mark.
All right, let's roll some damage. Sorry, jolly good. And then a d6. All right, and then the other ones will just be normal attacks, no advantage.
Okay.
Let's see here. Next one is probably not good.
Nope. That does not hit.
And then the next one, that's worse.
Mm-hmm.
I seem to be losing my... Oh, bollocks. Oh, for Christ's sakes.
That is not a good sequence there.
Well, I mean, I give it the old try. Let's just run away and flee behind back to the pillar and stealth again. Hopefully that's not garbage either, because that would suck. Well, eventually it'll roll.
Mm-hmm.
I did roll it. It's just taking sweet ass time.
There we go. Okay. Okay. So you have your 20 in stealth? Yeah, you got 20 for stealth.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Reed. So currently you have none of them in sight of you.
All right, so I will... This little depression of the Amateurville version of burying a body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run down to that.
Okay.
I'm still stealthy because I rolled a 30.
Yep.
So I should be able to
He's
see
doing the Galaxy
most
Quest
of...
roll.
Oh yeah, Captain Kirk barrel roll. So in theory, I should be able to perception check on the whole lot, right?
Yes, you can. So roll your perception, and then you can.
22.
Yes, you are able to identify which is which.
All right, so whichever one is pink.
Okay. Pink is the top left one of the group.
I am going to cast Arrow to the Face on Mr. Pink.
Okay.
Should be still at advantage, I would hope.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 30 to hit
That hits.
or 30 damage.
Fantastic. Okay. That definitely hurt. All right.
Are you still up?
Yep, still up.
Tough son of a bitch. I will try to use the piss poor grave here that I'm standing on top of and attempt to stealth again.
Okay.
28 stealth.
Got it. Okay. Next up is Dwayne. You also now do not have sight of any of them.
Unmute. There we go. Let's see. Well, I really like how they're clustered, so I'm going to try and have some fun. We will buddy up behind my invisible friend that I don't know is there, but it just seems like a good vantage point.
Yep.
Last I saw him, at least.
Mm-hmm.
And we will attempt to send a fireball into this cluster that seems so tightly grouped together.
Okay.
And we will do it at that level.
All right. So that is 37 damage. Okay. Let's roll for them. The first one fails. 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 Ooh, makes it. And fails. So 4 of the 5 fail. 1 succeeds. So let me do all the damage here.
Fulls and halvesies.
Yep. So 37 in total. Okay. So. Ooh. They are not looking good right now. Okay, and then. Okay. All right, that's. Okay. All right.
And then I got about a third of my movement left, so I'm just gonna try and at least get my line out of sight. I'll go, but that's about all I can do. Just to get some waterfall coverage.
Got it. Okay.
And that one turn.
All right. Next up is Drum.
Okay, so they ran away to where I can't see them.
Correct.
So let's see here. I'll go ahead and move down. So let's see if I can see the center guy from here. Would I be able to see him?
Yeah, you can just make out that guy.
Okay. It's a little cold in here. Let's warm things up. Drum's arm, you know, the tattoos glow green, except it's green flames, which he throws up into the air as a 7th level flame strike comes down on him.
Okay.
It's gonna hit all of them.
Yeah. Go ahead and can you link the text really quick? Nice job.
Very low damage. What the hell? No,
Oh,
wait, what? No. That's wrong. It's supposed to be rolling more dice than that.
You have 4d6 of fire and 4d6
Yeah, it's
of radiant.
46 at 5th level. At 7th level, it should be 66.
Can you link the spell really quick? Actually, I can.
Yeah, display.
Let's see. Yeah. So you can pick whichever one you want. And then...
No, it's both.
No. It says or.
It says your choice.
Yeah.
The fire damage
or
or
the radiant damage increases by 1d6. So you get to add 2d6. You can add like 1d6 fire, 1d6
fire
radiant.
or radiant. Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, the base is they take both.
Yeah,
So
the base they take both.
we'll up it to what? an extra d6 each.
Of each? Okay. So roll 2 more d6s.
Okay, here's fire.
Okay.
Okay, there's radiant. Oh, 4s.
You have 21,
Most excellent.
24. Okay. And it's half
DC
on a
16
save.
dex.
Oh man, this is okay.
Jeez, that's a hell of a spell.
Fail. Fail. Fail.
Waiting to see reactions. That's
What's
why I
this?
was holding off 7th and 6th level. Wasn't
Succeed.
sure.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much
fail.
what you see is Drom throws a green fire into the freaking sky as a green pillar of flames comes down out of the clouds down onto the group of people over there.
Okay, so there was 45 damage. Half would be 23. 4 failed. 1 succeeded. So now I have to add all these up. Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Are you still able to move your weapon in addition to that, or is that separate?
I can still move it because that's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They have taken their damage.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, can I do a perception to see who was the one that I originally swung the scythe at?
Yeah. Roll your perception.
You 17.
Let me see. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult right now.
Okay, well then we'll just see if I can select the dude. We'll go ahead and just move it to there
Okay.
and take a swing at the dude in the center.
Okay. And then that's that one. Okay.
Let's see here. And I did it at, I think I did 4th level was the original. Let me double check real quick. Of course, it doesn't say.
You should say it in the chat when you cast it.
It didn't differentiate. It just.
Oh yeah.
It was a D20 plus 8,
Yeah,
and its damage
I was doing the 2d6 version, so let's see, or 2d8, sorry. So it's it was a 4th level. Okay. I have to find it in the in roll 20 because I have to cast it again to get the damage stuff.
Yeah.
Unless you scroll up, you
That
want to
hits. That hits.
10.
Okay. These guys are hurting for sure.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next is one of their turns. And you see, let me see which one it was. Okay. Drom, Reed. Yeah, Drom and Reed. You can see that this one begins casting.
So he was the black one.
Okay.
That's Mr. Black.
The Black Ranger.
And then he do that.
Durkin.
Oh my god, Durgan. Just awful. Just awful, Durgan. Just awful. I hate Durgan. Okay. Reed, you're not proficient in Arcana, right?
I'm not. I just have a halfway decent roll in it.
Okay, and same thing with Drom?
Yeah, not proficient.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me anyways. Let's see if you can figure out anything. Really
Both of us, or
yeah, both.
This should be hilarious.
19.
Yeah, good enough. Reed,
13.
you know that he just cast a healing spell.
They're looking to heal up, fellas and lady.
I can be a fella. It's fine.
All right.
Do not cast counterspell because reasons. Yeah.
Okay. So that turn is done, and now it is Ellie's turn.
Okay, are these clubs still swirling around me?
Yeah.
Are
But
they?
but you
Go ahead.
cast a spell, Hadlin cast a spell with you that made it so they won't deal you any damage.
Can I move?
Yeah, you can move. You have an invulnerable globe that kind of follows around with you now. It's a concentration. Actually, oh, that's a good question. It's a concentration spell, isn't it? Corinth.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
should be.
Oh, so
I
that
didn't
would
even
drop.
realize that. I wouldn't have even casted it if I realized
Yeah.
that.
Okay, we can
Or
say
you can just
didn't cast
pretend the
it.
globe's not there. That's
Yeah.
probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, nothing's happened since because you would lose haste if you did that. So
Which would be really bad.
yes. So we'll assume you just wanted to see what everything happened in the first round. Now it's your turn.
That's very kind of you, Finn. And our squares are 5 meters, right?
5 feet. Yeah.
5 feet.
5 feet. Thank you. Feet, meters. Bleh.
Yeah.
World of difference.
5 units.
Right.
And you can move whatever the units are on your character.
I'm wanting to do shatter on that group, and I need to be 60 feet
Okay.
to cast it. So if I'm counting 5, 10, 15, 20.
You can use a little ruler. So
Yeah, you can get right to the
I
front of
know,
them.
but I didn't know if that column was in the way. So
no, you can look around the column. That's fine. Yeah. So you can 60 feet would be targeting the guy kind of right in the middle here.
right. And then the radius for that is 10. So that should hit.
All of them.
All of them.
Yep.
Okay, so I did not fix my spell slots from the last match. So
We had a long rest.
You had a long
Right,
rest, and you haven't
right,
taken
so-
any damage, so you can just long rest to reset.
I've
everything.
done
Haste.
haste. That's
Mhm.
3rd level, and we're not counting the globe now.
Correct.
So that okay. Well, okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure all my spell slot things are.
You can
Good.
always cast haste at a higher level if you want and haste more than one person, just so you know, Ouchie.
Oh, well, that sounds fancy.
Mm.
No, I want to shatter these fools.
Rogues aren't allergic to haste.
Just
Just saying.
trying.
Actually, no one's allergic to haste in D&D.
Rogues are just one of the suboptimal hasteable.
I think I'll do us at 6th level.
6th level. Okay.
Shatter. Wait, I did that wrong. Okay, yeah.
6th level shatter. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch, that's a bunch of ones.
That is, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, damage got kind of low there. It's not bad. You still got a 7 and an 8 and a 6 in there, but yeah, 2 1s. Okay. Con saving throw. Let's see how they do. First one
Terrible. Terrible.
fails. Second one fails. Third one fails. Fourth one fails. Fifth one passes. So 1 succeeds. Is it half or no damage on a succeed?
It says half as much damage on a successful.
Okay, so
save.
one of them takes half, the other 4 take full damage, and that's 31. Ouch.
well, we know which one of the basement children's in charge.
Oh my god. This is awful. Okay, and then this one.
Who does number 2 work for?
Oh my god. Okay. Man, the damage. You guys are massing up damage. Okay. All right. Anything else, Ouchie?
Let's see. I don't think I really have anything else to do. I don't want to move.
Oh my God,
Don't
Durgan.
have what?
Freaking Durgan. Just ignore Durgan. Just continue. Awful.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Which one saved? Do I know? Can I?
It's hard to tell which one saved. They're all kind of like moving around trying to avoid the damage. Actually, you didn't roll your perception yet. Roll your perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not able to tell which one actually saved.
They're still running around like that after getting all that thunder and.
They're still up.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, but
playing
that should
the,
disorient them a little bit.
the Magic Cups game.
Come on. Loud, painfully intense ringing noise.
Yeah, they're not happy right now with what you did. Yes.
And I guess they're not creatures made of inorganic material, huh?
Correct. They are not.
Because then they would have had a disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. It is Hadlin's turn.
He's just kicking
Guys
back,
afraid to
drinking some
walk
coffee.
through a little fire. Don't make me walk through the fire and come get you. I will.
Oh my God.
Move forward one. And you guys can all see that Hadlin is actively considering running through the fire. Like it's very plain.
I walked into a burning line of fire.
I'd have thought of that song. I already wrote it around. Well, throwing the hammer always works, so I'll throw the
I
hammer.
mean, would you
in.
know which side of the fire is the pain side?
I'm assuming that you made it so that the entire 5-foot area was pain, that there was no path to walk through.
Well, the flame's only 1 foot thick, and you can only choose one edge of
Yeah.
it. So I basically took the back edge.
Okay.
I just want to see Hadlin get to the end of it and then just start doing the Captain Kirk screaming out, pain!
That wasn't Captain Kirk. That was Spock.
Was that Spock that did that?
Yeah.
You're right. It was Spock.
Khan was
sorry.
Kirk.
Yeah.
Who's talking to that
Well,
rock?
in the originals,
Yeah,
He
you
was
gotta go
talking to
back to
the
the
rock.
original series.
Yeah.
Pain!
He was telepathically connecting with that rock
With the Horta.
Mm-hmm. Horta.
Okay, which one are you firing at there, Hadlin?
good memories.
Can I actually see? I can see all of them from there, can I? Huh?
Yep. Yeah, you can roll your perception to see if you can identify.
What one did Reed hit? Didn't he just go not too long ago?
But you couldn't see where he hit from where your perspective was. But
I'm
roll your
sure-
perception, and then you can kind of see where everyone is.
Look for the one that has arrows sticking out of them.
Yeah, that's what I was
Covered
gonna
in
say. I'm
blood.
looking for arrows. Reed hit one.
Yeah, but then all the arrows burned from the fireball that came afterwards and the flame strike.
The one covered in boiled
Fine.
blood.
That's all of them. It's like all this group right now. It's hard for you to discern who's who right now. Oh my God. You guys don't realize
It's
how
the burned man group.
they are all like not in good shape right now, courtesy of fireballs, flame strikes, just everything. Assassinate attempts by a rogue and a hunter. This is
I mean,
not
it helps
pleasant.
that 4 of them we know were clerics, but
They're having a really good day.
Okay,
well, I'm sure
so
we'll
which one do
expect
you
some
want to aim
healing.
for, Hadlin?
In the words of a famous trainer, I'll hit the one in the middle,
Okay,
like that. Like
Gotcha.
there. How much?
okay. 17 does not hit.
Actually, it will. I will burn my channel divinity to add +10 to that roll. I will guide his axe towards its target.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
That
So
sounds
7 points
fancy.
of damage, and I will also discharge shatter from it.
Okay.
Let's see if it actually post. There we go.
Okay, saves again. Oh my god, this is not. Just...
Oop, that was the wrong level. Ignore that. That was third level.
Yeah, it
should've
was the
been
one that
second.
you rolled first, right? 18
Yeah.
damage. Okay. So let's see. Fail. Succeed. 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 So the first one failed, the other 4 succeeded. So that's 18 damage. So that. And this one succeeded, so that's 9. 9. Okay. 9. 9.
Sorry, that's the correct one. War God's Blessing, not Guided Strike. Guided Strike is for myself. War God is for other people.
Okay.
They both sound very intimidating.
This one goes down. After
Oh,
the
that was
shatter.
pink.
That was pink.
No.
Mr. Pink.
Pink is currently down.
We killed the cute Power Ranger.
All right. After Hadlin goes the other 4 of them. So this one will proceed to move down here. But along the way, before getting here and then kind of crossing over here, casts a spell, seeing Hadlin, Drom, and Dwayne.
Can I tell what spell it is?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an Arcana.
19?
I don't know if you can. You won't be able to identify the specific spell.
Anything else of us can roll or just read?
Yeah, you can. You have sight of him when he's casting this.
And you actually like know that magic.
Yeah, Hadlin, you actually know he's about to blade barrier you.
Owie's incoming.
Okay. I mean, it's not wrong.
Yes, always incoming. Yes. What the?
Okay.
Oh.
That didn't work correctly. I'll just freehand it.
I knew I should have walked through the fire.
Okay, so do this really quick. Okay, so it's 100 feet long.
You should be.
Okay, so it's basically going from, I'm just gonna freehand it. It's kind of going from here straight down all the way just to the back. So Hadlin, Drom, and Dwayne. Roll a Dex saving throw.
Probably not high enough.
Yeah, the saving throw is 17.
Oh, I made it.
Yeah, so Drom made it, Hadlin did not, and Dwayne did not. So
I'm gonna try Indomitable.
Damn right.
Nope.
Is it half damage on a successful?
I'm pretty sure. Give me 1 second and I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's half damage.
So I get advantage even on the second one, which didn't help.
Wow, that is not working well for you right now.
That was a straight downhill roll for you. God.
Yeah. On a fail and success takes half. Correct. So half on a success.
Okay, I will use my Shield Master Evasion and take none.
Okay.
Or let me rephrase that. I'm going to use my reaction to use
You-
my Shield Master
I
Evasion.
figured. Okay. So it is Um, 41 damage.
Ouchies.
Yes.
Ooh.
As this one runs across and moves over here. This one.
So 41 damage.
Correct. This one will proceed to do the same thing. So a second blade barrier is now basically stacking on top of this, just slightly offset.
Jesus, build that wall.
Mm-hmm. So
Listen, there's a great team. They're building a tremendous wall right on top of your monkey butts.
So, same three, Hadlin, Drom, and Dwayne. Roll dex saving throws again. Same save, 17. Nicely done, Dwayne. You take no damage. Drom, you succeed again.
I'll end up taking half though, because I don't have a reaction left.
Okay. All right, and then Hadlin will take full, unless, I don't know if you have, you can only use indomitable ones, right? Or,
No, I've got a second one,
Okay.
but I don't know if I want to burn it for only +1. I have to, what was, I know what the save was from last time, right?
Same, it's 17, yeah.
17.
So I'd have to get, like,
You got to roll 16 or better.
I'm going to save my indomitable. I'll just take the damage.
Okay. So 38 damage for Hadlin, 19 for Drom, and none for Dwayne. Oh, sorry, I moved the wrong one. Did I move the wrong one? No, I moved the right one.
How can you tell?
My comments.
I'm joking.
I know. Okay, this one runs across, does not actually cast anything until he's over here. You hear him mumbling something, but that's it. No one's in
Casting a
lines.
healing spell.
So, okay. And that is their turns because, oh, and then, but that's at the end. Let me see what the order is. Yeah. You notice Pink stirring a little bit. And that is their turn. We're back up to the top with Lee. Leo, you now have blade walls in front of you with the fire. It's just madness right now.
Well, chaps, it seems we're well met with these little bastards. I continue scoping out the one I have hunters marked, wherever he is.
He is now behind the waterfall. It's the one with the red dot. I've left that for you.
Okay.
So he is
Well, then
now
I'll-
behind, so you'd have to move in order to...
I'll move there, yeah.
Okay, you're still not going to see him. Because he's over here.
So you probably have to be like there to see him.
Yes, and now there's blades in between.
All right, what about these two over here?
You can see them. One is on the
Okay.
ground. This one's actually on the ground, stirring a little bit. This one is up right now.
I'll shoot the one that's stirring.
Okay. I don't think blade barrier causes any kind of impedance on attacks. Let me just double check.
I think it's wind wall that does. But
Yeah, wind wall does for ranged attacks. Oh, the wall provides 3/4 cover for creatures behind it. No, it actually says it in the definition. Okay. So 3/4 cover, I think, is disadvantage basically.
Well,
Oh,
I've
no,
had
no, they get a
advantage.
+5 to AC.
AC, yeah.
Okay. So their AC is increased by 5 right now, just being behind it. I'm not doubling it for 2 blade barriers. It's all the same. So, okay. So let me get this. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your attacks.
All right, I will hunter mark this one fellow on the ground.
The one on the ground right now?
That's stirring. Yeah, the one that's stirring.
Got it.
I'll take a first shot at him.
Okay. You will have advantage because he's on the ground. He's basically prone. Actually, no, you have disadvantage on range attacks on someone on the ground.
And with Elven accuracy,
not with Elven accuracy.
So then it cancels out. So then it would just be the 20 and that doesn't hit. So yeah, first one misses.
Well, I can re-roll it because I have, it gives me another attack if I miss.
Okay.
So, but whatever the second one was.
That was a 13.
It's a 13.
So
okay. Oh, that's cheeky little bastards. Okay. We'll do it again. Now these next ones are just normal. They don't get advantage or anything on them.
Are you rolling on the one on the ground still? You'd be at disadvantage on the one on the ground if you continue. Because that guy, you have disadvantage on anyone that's on the ground with the range attack. You have advantage if you're within melee. If you hit the guy behind him, you're on a normal attack.
Not with sharpshooter. Attacking at a long range is an imposed disadvantage on your ranged weapon attack rolls and your ranged weapon attacks. Ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Oh, if you have ignore 3/4 cover, yeah, then you're good.
Yeah, okay.
But that's still, hold on, that's still separate from the prone. Hold on.
Does it count as cover or is it?
The cover is from the blade barrier. So now you don't have to worry about the 5 AC. So I'm ignoring that. Still would have missed on this last one.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if prone as a condition, does that count as cover or is it just a granted?
No, prone shouldn't count as cover.
Just says attack at long range doesn't impose disadvantage, so I don't know how that would apply on this.
That's that part of your weapon range. Like you have a 110 and then like you have a longbow like 3 miles. So
yeah, it would still be a disadvantage because the creature's on the ground per prone rules.
Well, shoot the other little cheeky bugger then.
Okay, yeah, the other one you're at a straight roll.
Although if I keep rolling shitty, I don't even...
No, yeah, that's a separate thing altogether.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, that's not that doesn't hit. That does not hit. There you go.
Elven accuracy.
So this will be doubled.
Okay. Okay, so 22 damage to that one.
And I get a D8 on that.
You're good either way. He's down.
Yeah. Okay. Well met. Flee! Back to my other spot and stealth again. Hey, this is tough bastards as I thought they were. Jeez. Stealth. Probably diarrhea. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is now Reed, your turn.
All right, looking at the waterfall here, where exactly does the actual drop-off part start, and where is it like a pool?
The pool is basically on the ground, just kind of in this here. The drop-off is right along the edge of that square.
All right, so... because what I'm trying to figure out is if I were to get on top of it, it's the tunnel coming out, and then it sort of drops off where the water is running off to the sides.
Correct.
So the two things I'm trying to figure out, where would I have sturdy footing going slightly south of me on top of that?
The sturdiest footing would be maybe right in the middle somewhere, where there's kind of like the waterfall coming in both directions. You still have to be very careful not to go one side or the other, but that would be the sturdiest.
Okay, and then how deep is the water on top of it?
You're not able to tell that.
I can't tell that just looking at it based off of how much water is coming off and knowing how tall the tunnel itself is. I've gone through that tunnel 3 times.
You have. Yeah. You can roll an intelligence check with advantage to try and see if you can do the math to try and figure out exactly. Yeah.
14.
That's actually good enough. You're able to tell that there's about 5 feet of water.
I'm screwed on that. All right.
So roughly the tunnel height was about 20 feet, and you can tell that this is about 25 feet.
All right, so it's going to be water over my head if I were to try to get up there.
Yeah, if you were on your feet in there, yes.
I'm only 3.5 feet tall. It's definitely over my head.
If you were like on a drum, you would be fine, or on stilts or something. But yes, in your current state, yeah, you'd be underwater.
So, but you're saying like this first level, like there across, that's shallow water? What is it?
That is, that one is a little more, it's kind of where the waterfall just goes to the side. There's nothing coming into the front, if that makes sense. So the front of the tunnel area is clear. This is kind of the edge. And so the water on, I'll kind of just draw really quick. So the water is kind of going this way and this way right here, but there's nothing going forward.
Okay, so my question is this. If I were to go in this direction,
you would hit the
right
wall,
there.
Basically. You'd hit the wall on that line.
So that's wall as opposed to water.
It's water, then the tunnel, then water again.
Okay.
That's all still part of that.
All right, so then my question is this. If I were to move to there, would I have enough room among the hundreds of walls that are now there to be able to get a sneak attack shot off on these ones down here?
If you made the saves to get through it. You would be able to avoid the first blade barrier, the second one not so much, and then the wall of fire you wouldn't be able to. So those you'd have to save against to try and reach that point.
Well, the hell with that. All right, can I see through all of these barriers?
Yes. It takes a little while to kind of get your vision, but yes, you are able to see through everything.
All right.
Now, the blade barriers do cause cover still, unless you have sharpshooter. I don't know if you do or don't.
No, I don't.
Okay. So then,
all right, so I will Misty Step to there.
Okay.
And then I will use my action to stealth and try to hide in and among everything.
Okay. You can do that.
25 stealth. That's my turn.
Okay. Are you going to try to stealth right there? Do you want to move somewhere to stealth?
Well, I mean, based off your description, if I try to move into the water at all, I got to make checks against the barriers.
Correct.
I mean, I suppose
into the it would be if you move into kind of like the hallway. I'm saying once you move Misty Step, is there a particular place you want to hide on the other side, or?
Well, you know what? Right here. What is that?
It's a kind of a downed pillar.
All right, I'm gonna move to that, and I will try to hide there.
Okay, got it.
Somewhere in and among that little ruin.
Yep, that works.
All right. Okay, cool. Be right back.
All right. So now we are on Dwayne.
Yep. So am I dying to these barriers at the start of my turn, or?
I think it's at the. Let me double check. I think it was at the end of the turn if you're still in there. The first time you're in at the start of your turn, like this one, and then.
Otherwise, end of your turn.
Okay, so when a creature enters the wall for the first time on a turn, which is when it was cast, or starts his turn. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, so there will be one. Actually, no. You got a natural 20, so you were able to jump out of that second blade barrier. So you can move yourself slightly out.
Okay. So I'm going to...
You were able to react for that.
I will get myself out. And can I get line of sight?
Yes. Now
Okay.
it has cover for anything that requires an attack. Just keep that in mind. But any
Yes.
spell would be fine.
Oh no, we're dropping a spell.
Okay.
We are casting. Why is that letting me-
Oh wow. Chain lightning. Okay.
It's gonna get him.
Okay. It's each one needs a separate.
Yeah, so it's gonna go basically there, and then up.
And then there. Okay.
So I get one additional bolt from the first.
Okay. So there's 4. Yeah, it actually doesn't say that the other targets need to be within sight. So yeah. So you can hit the other one that's over here. Interesting. Okay. And so that's your damage. Let's see what they roll. Fail. And what was it say? Fail. Okay. How do you want to get rid of all of them?
They will be initially taking the lightning. Their armor will be glowing intensely, and as their heat radiates from their armor, their undercoverings erupt in flames as they scream and collapse.
You should use the Emperor Palpatine voice. And now, young Skywalker, you shall die.
So you see the chain lightning come out of Dwayne's hands, and where you previously saw just eyes, you suddenly start to see fire come out from them. Drom and Hadlin, you guys have a perfect view, even between all the blade barriers, as suddenly the blade barriers drop from right in front of you. As you notice, one by one, each of the members slowly begins to fall. As it begins to clear up, Leo, you're also able to see the one that was barely alive is now down once again.
Oh, capital.
And the 5 members of Silent are all down. And once again, in a horrible voice, hey everybody, the awful Harry Carey is here.
Are you really doing Harry Carey?
No.
And obviously, as my bonus, I will drop.
I gotta hear this.
The 5 little guys just collapsed and fell. It's over. It's over. And Poor Decisions has won. I said it was a very bad Harry Carey. It's an awful Harry Carey. This is horrendous. All right.
That was fantastic.
And Poor Decisions is declared the winner as the crowd erupts in cheer. And
it's quite invigorating. What have we won? Cash prizes?
Talk about a shocking experience.
All right, I can see that you're quite the punster. Please stop.
And you see the old man that was in the waiting room with you guys come out from in between the tunnel and kind of stand right in the middle there and just look at all of you. Congratulations, Poor Decisions. Come back tomorrow. You will have your chance for the prize. And he just kind of poofs away. And the crowd is still cheering at the sight of victory. As previously seen, each time somebody goes down, they get a little bit of a bubble over them. But the bubble disappears, and all 5 members of Silent get up and slowly, just in tandem, once again, they line up at the waterfall. They all slowly line up here, and each one looking at you kind of gets here, nods, and then goes down into the tunnel one by one. And they just make their way all the way through. You guys are now amongst a arena of cheering fans, seeing your victory.
I have to ask, did you say this group's name was Poor Decisions? Oh.
Sorry, did we not mention that?
No, it was left out.
Poor, not Paul decisions.
Well, I don't know if it's poor decisions
decisions.
anymore because the dude that used to touch everything's gone for now.
Okay. Well, I'm famished after slaughter. I say
Adelaine's
we get a
posing
bite
and
to
stuff.
eat.
He's
Yeah,
not paying attention.
And the
Drum's
dwarf's
working
posing.
the crowd.
Okay.
Flexing and all that kind of stuff from cheering.
I'm
with the
going
crowd.
to walk out and go look for food because I am hungry.
Okay. Leo kind of begins to just walk out. What do the rest of you guys do?
We're gonna go over to here next to Reed. Do the pose with one leg up on the thing, and do the Rock's ear to the crowd.
So you're combining like The Rock and Captain Morgan at once?
Pretty much.
I looked
Yeah.
down on my newish robes. What's their condition after razor blades went through it?
Everything seems to be magically repaired.
Oh, you're leaving. You're leaving. I will move up next to my dwarf and give him a knock and a smile and
Yeah, you guys all basically get full hit points as well. At the same time that the other member, it's not a long rest, you just get full hit points. So you can tell that the way the arena has set up, similar to what happened in the first round for the rest of you all, Dwayne and Leo may not know. At the end of the battle, they basically, magic kind of sweeps over the arena, heals everyone back to full, and kind of restores everything that was damaged previously.
I feel great, feel wonderful.
Dumont's doing a good job.
Dwayne,
I might be a little tired, but otherwise, health-wise, just perfect.
Dwayne, can you summon a wall of stone? I want to run through it.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
All right, maybe next
time. Give me some notice. I'll make sure I prepare that one with me.
All right. Just for celebratory times, I like to run through walls.
I could shape some water and have them bust through a water wall.
I'll just start eating the other blueberry muffin I had in my pocket.
Okay.
What? All right, let's go. Let's go find Leo. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry too. So let's go.
Okay.
So I missed it. How did we suddenly win?
Chain Lightning by Dwayne with 70 or 50 points of damage
55
on the remaining. Yeah, 55, and there were 4 remaining, and they all got hit because he upcast.
Yeah, that would do it.
I was just getting ready to drop a blade barrier on them too.
that would've been extra
I can do
wonderful.
that too, by the way.
I would have fully supported that as a finishing move if I couldn't do it myself.
Wow. I was just going to shoot one.
I was going to hurl some more insults.
I was going to upgrade my fireball, but then they dispersed. I'm like, well, I did prepare my spell slots for an arena style versus a more supportive blend. I'm like, well, if we're going to go out, we got to get the bangers.
I support that decision. That worked very, very
Chain
well.
Lightning's awesome.
After I
Chain lightning is awesome.
discussing with you all that the how the chain lightning hurt, I'm like, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, Chain Lightning definitely hurts. All right.
Yeah, the big AoEs like that always are useful, especially when you are facing multiple opponents.
Well, you guys did a really good job. So it is now around about noonish, by the time all the celebrations, you guys came in, all that stuff. So what do you guys want to do? Leo has left to go look for food.
I don't start down the tunnel after them, seeing that Leo's heading that way, and so is the whole group of
Wine and carbs.
I'm assuming we get back into the locker room.
The gate is open for the participants, and Silent is not there.
Oh, they left already.
Yes, it seems so. Little buggers just skate off.
Oh, bugger! I want to see if they
wanted to congratulate them. Yeah, it was quite a challenge there, boy.
Well,
that's scraping.
So I'll look around the locker room. Do we see the prince come down again, or?
Nope. At this point, it looks like the arena is starting to empty. The guards outside the participants hall are just kind of pushing everyone away. It seems to be clearing out the arena.
All right. Well, suppose it's about time for lunch.
Indeed. Let's grab some chow, as they like to say.
Roll a perception check for me. Reed and Leo, because you guys are in the participant stuff.
Oh. Well, apparently I just rolled like shit tonight. That's ridiculous. I rolled lower than my passive perception. How ridiculous is this?
So Leo doesn't notice it, but Reed, you notice in the corner that has poor decisions, there is folded up pieces of paper in the corner that weren't there before.
I'll go over and grab them.
Okay. You see each paper has one of your names on there. There's one for Reed, one for Dwayne, and they're just folded. They're not sealed in any way.
I'll start distributing them out, and I'll open mine up and start reading it.
Okay.
Oh, cheeky. What'd you get there?
So you all have one, including Leo and Dwayne.
I've got.
Are there ones for Balin and Critty?
No, there is not.
Okay.
It is for the immediate group, and you guys open the letter. It says, "Prepare one ask for King Dwendal tomorrow."
Ask? Or
yes, ask.
There's a K?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, mine says ask.
If you want
one ass.
Cheeky prince.
One.
All right.
Well,
All right, so really, who's
Yeah,
looking to
oh
take
my.
one for the team here?
I am the new one, so I'll do one for.
Good boy,
if we're
Leo.
going to name ourselves poor decisions, I might as well start making them.
Well, that's one way to look at it. So that's going to be one ask each, or one ask.
Each of your papers just says that. It says, "Prepare one ask of King Dwendal. Return tomorrow at noon."
Oh, that's quite a king's bounty reward. I do say you guys are quite. That's quite a gift.
What do you want? I want a sandwich. Wait, you want a sandwich? Yes.
We're not going for speed, Ouchie. Just know. Okay.
I want a shrubbery.
So,
Yes, a very nice shrubbery with, with lots of little flowers.
I want a deadly herring.
La Paz.
Any indication, like, to ask as in, like, ask a question, or ask, like, I want a thing?
It doesn't say anything there, but you remember that that part of this was you got to meet with King Dwendal and ask him. There was no guarantee that he would be able to fulfill it, but you have his ear at the time. That was the main prize of all of this. So. Without rolling an insight, everyone's intelligence is well enough. We don't have anyone extra dumb here. So I kind of checked everyone's stats.
Yay, no group idiots.
Yes.
I shall now begin eating
talk
crayons.
to everybody in my party normally.
Hadlin eats his
I was
nose.
upset because I double checked. I'm like, does anybody have low intelligence? Because I'd actually have to speak to them really slowly.
Yeah, I like to suck on soap when I'm by myself and think of crowns.
Well,
What
I
you
mean,
need to do
But you all have a
is
general.
take your bow and shoot the pointy thing at the bad guy.
Oh,
with 2 wizards, we should have good intelligence, and Reed's got wizard level intelligence.
I know.
So
Even our non-wizards are spellcasters in some way between like Reed and Hadlin. Yeah. But you guys have enough intelligence to know that the more outlandish the ask, the more likely it is that it will be ignored. So.
All right, makes sense.
I like how you enunciated that K there.
I'm enunciating now because if I say ask, then you think I say ass. So I'm trying to enunciate as much as possible here.
Ellie's just thinking, how much more Rumspringer can I really get here?
Oh my god.
I mean, if it was the latter, then it would be like, oh wow, the king must really be desperate.
I know everyone has to prepare one ass for the king. It's just, and I'm glad I wrote King Dwendal. Otherwise, everyone is preparing one ass for Hadlin, and that's a whole separate thing.
It's a whole different story.
Oh, that's another that
That's
happened
a
a little while
one-shot
back, and that's a
campaign.
future campaign.
Hadlin, I've got
that's
this
a one-shot.
wall I really need demolished. And,
Okay.
Because I mean, we do gotta take Hadlin back to that chick eventually.
Hadlin, I'm looking to start a greeting card company. And I was hoping that you would go and write all of the ones for all of the situations.
Hadlin Mark
Yes, Hadlin Mark.
instead of Hallmark, it's Hadlin Mark.
Happy Valentine's Day. Look, I bought you flowers. The hell more do you want? You know.
Beer.
Yeah.
It's a pop-up card. The front says flowers. What else more would you want? And you open it up, and it's a pop-up.
No, it just says, it's on the front says, "Hey dwarf," you open up, "Beer, welcome."
Okay.
Perhaps we should go back to the Raven Queen Temple and discuss what we're going to ask King Dwindle, so we don't look like a group of poor decision idiots.
That's a good idea. On the way back, I'd like to just check in with the same person I sent the note to Critty's father through, just in case there was rapid communication.
Okay. So, funny enough, as you guys are making your way back to the Raven Queen and you're trying to make your way back to the person you sent, somebody forcibly kind of like shoves your shoulder as you're just walking by, and suddenly you have a piece of paper in your hand.
I'll resettle my shoulder in such a way to acknowledge it. And
You've got mail.
I'll flip open a piece of paper and very quickly look at it, see what it says.
Okay, so in Thieves' Cant, do you want me to say it out loud or do you want me to send it to you?
Your choice.
Okay. I imagine you'll say something, so I'll just say it out. So on the paper, it's in Thieves' Cant. It's signed V. You can see that immediately when you open it. And it says, "No idea where she is. Where's the book?" That's it.
I'll break off from the group, and what I'll do is immediately try to get beat on the guy that would bumped into me. Do I see him?
Roll a perception.
29.
You see him way off in the distance. He's at a very fast walk right now.
I will match his speed, catching up to him best I can, as I'm rapidly writing a response onto the page. What book? What means to track her?
Okay.
I'll fold it up.
Are you like? I guess when you're fast walking, you're using like a full action, so you're almost like sprinting.
Action dash.
Okay, so you're like
action,
running to catch up with him.
Just about, nonchalant running.
Got it.
But enough that I make sure I'll catch up to him in a minute or two.
Okay. Are you doing this in any type of way that you're trying to be stealthy about it, or you're just straight up trying to catch up to him?
I don't want to draw attention, I want him to be able to easy enough see me because being that he's in the Thieves Guild, he would be head on a swivel anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to think I'm trying to sneak on him.
But you want to make it obvious that you're trying to catch up to him.
I want to make it obvious to him that I'm trying to catch up to him, but not to anybody else.
I got you.
If that makes sense.
Okay. And your intent is to just ask him a little more?
Not even so much ask him a little more. I will wrap a gold coin in the note and hand it back to him and say, please return it to him and see if he can get me an answer.
Okay, so that's your intent, is to send a message back through that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. You start to catch up to him. He obviously notices you. Roll an insight check.
Uh, 16. It's not good, it's not terrible.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what exactly you'd be able to...
I mean, obviously, since he gave me the note, I know he's in the Thieves Guild.
No, it's not that. It's... So... Yeah, the insight is high enough. Okay, so from your insight check, as he sees you approaching, he looks at you in such a way that you know he doesn't want to interact with you.
That's why I'm putting the 1 gold into it as like a tip.
Okay, so you would still try to get closer to him.
Yeah, I would get close enough and I get up next to him and be saying in Thieves' Cant, talking about the weather, some shit like that.
Okay,
I need you to get this message back to him.
He'll start to sprint. So as you continue to get closer after he looks at you, he begins to now run instead of just fast walking. He is actively trying to get away from you.
Do I have a chance of catching him?
Your speed is 25.
25,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's probably making pace on you.
All right, I will run back then to the place where I originally had dropped the note off.
Got it.
And do it that way.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll catch up with the group afterwards later.
Okay. So you guys kind of see Reed all of a sudden just disappear, but that happens with Reed a lot because he's very sneaky. And
I say, he's quite an energetic little fellow, isn't he?
He probably smells something good,
The high metabolism.
Yeah. If there was a bakery back there, I almost stopped. So he's probably just picking me up another pocket muffin.
So 5 minutes later, Reed re-arrives with the group as you guys are on your way to the Raven Queen Temple.
I will walk up next to Hadlin and hand him a apple turnover.
From your pocket?
Thanks, Reed.
Well, I'll actually have a small paper bag where I would have picked up like 8 of them from a shop that I passed by.
You always have such a range of treats.
I do what I can, I'm a grown boy.
Okay. So you guys make your way back to the Raven Queen Temple. I think all except Leo, right? Leo, you were going just to find food, right?
Well, they said there's food there, so I was like, okay,
So
sounds good to go there. Yes, I'll go.
Gotcha. Okay. So all of you end up back at the Raven Queen Temple, and we will pause there to let everyone here for next session. You guys can discuss what you would like for your ask. So discuss.
I already know what I want to ask.
I have a pretty good idea too.
Can I be level 14?
Can I be a Gestalt?
God.
I'm joking.
Well, I just asked for 14. Can I be a level 20 rogue?
Oh my god.
Are you an angel? Throw him in chains, I say. Off with his head.
Oh my god. All right, so next
Is it like a question? Like a knowledge sort of question, or can you ask for things?
It's
You can ask for
whatever
things.
you want.
Yeah.
It is not specific on what the ask is that you can ask King Dwindle. It just says simply prepare an ask of King Dwindle.
Reed, knowing that everyone gets an ask, is bound and determined to ask last, waiting to see how other people's asks work out.
And
Okay.
who has the best ask?
That'd be King Adlin. I mean, I'm the king for a reason.
Yes, everyone stand behind King Hadlin and admire his ask. That's the
That is correct.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Turb.
It's a shiny ask.
That's poor form, old fella.
It's a bit
Look,
hairy,
it's the
though.
only ask that isn't exactly at the level of my head, so I'm very happy about that.
Okay. So think about what you would want for your ask. Make sure you have it prepared. We'll start off with any conversation. Ask. A-S-K. Abner Dune.
No, it's not Abner Dune.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Just ASS.
Oh my god. It is not. Okay. Oh my god. All right. So, everyone think about what you would like for your ask for next session. Next session, I'm hoping will be a little bit longer and we'll create a break. I figured this was a good stopping point before we get into next session because there's a lot of role playing that is to happen next session. So make sure you guys are ready, and I expect it to go a little longer. And then after that, I'm off for a couple of weeks, and then we have the RSG.
Gotcha. So hit the store for creative juices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I suppose, does anyone have questions as to what their ask may or may not be?
Yeah, you
Nope.
guys can have your...
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, have your discussion right now if you want about the asks and all that.
I'll also start
I'm
letting the
good.
group know about what the note I got was. So I had sent word to Critty's dad. The key thing he asked me is he has no idea where she is and asked about the book.
A book. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, so I
The-
basically
the one-
wrote him back like, what book?
The one you found in Kegheim?
She found a book in Kegheim?
Yeah, in the Dragon's Lair.
Oh, it'd be nice if she told us all.
We were there, but yeah, there was a lot going on.
It was...
I mean, unless
a
she
silly
stole
place,
my
yeah.
book from me, but she probably
Well,
didn't do that.
Do you have
right?
your book on you?
Do I have my book on me?
Yes, you do.
You always have your book.
Wait, no, seriously, she didn't steal mine, did she?
So you have your book.
Yeah, I pretty much.
Okay,
don't
so
have it.
it's probably not your book.
I mean, that's the only. I mean, when you're saying like, where's the book? What book?
That's
maybe
what I
my book.
asked. What book? I mean,
I would assume mine, but I got
Hey.
mine. So if it's not mine, I would assume the other one she found, or maybe
Funny.
her book that she looked into when she would be like wanting to know stuff, because that was pretty helpful.
Ouchie. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
well, so if it's not your book, it must be her book. But I mean, she was a bloody traveling library, so I asked him what book. I mean, she took all her books with her and
More
stuff.
like which book?
well, yeah,
She-
that
wasn't she carrying around like you said, a freaking bookcase on her back, pretty much.
Yeah,
Unless-
I mean,
unless
she had a
I'm a-
bunch of books.
I mean, unless I'm mistaken, I think her dad was having her look for that one or something.
I'm not sure. I mean, she had a bunch of books on her.
But
And
you know
on
what?
top of that, she
I do
took
drink
everything
a
with her.
lot, so I could be making this up.
Well, yeah, we know that. But, I mean, she had a bunch of books on her. We know that. On top of that, she had a couple of things that we'd all pitched in for that she took with her. We don't know where she is. Her friend don't know where she is. I don't think she joined Balin in hell.
Maybe she went to go meet up with the other two, Shira and Dogar.
That's the other thing. We haven't even tried looking for them yet. We've been on sort of a bizarre roller
So is that what we
coaster
ask the
since.
king where all our friends are, and we go on like, well, where's our friends mission?
Well, we could try that if somebody wants to ask that. I mean, at the same time, I mean,
I mean,
Yeah,
I kind
he's
of want
the-
help with Kegheim, but that seems a little bit too general. But it seems like it generic enough to work
well, I mean, here's the thing. Like,
because it helps him to help me, right?
each of us gets our own ask. I think certainly opening up peaceful negotiations with a brand new dwarven kingdom, probably in his best interest too. If somebody wants to ask where some of our friends are, I don't know if he can tell. I mean, we were in a boat in the middle of the ocean and got sucked into some other place with a thing with 3 other guys. So I don't know if he'd be able to really, send somebody out with a rowboat and be like, "Hey, hello."
Well, he's got access to powerful priests and wizards and items and stuff, so theoretically he could help.
He could. I'd look over at Drow and say, "We got access to a priest and a whole temple." I mean, it's, only so much
Really
a king
rare.
can do. I'll kick you in the ankle. You've been telling us for how many months now that you're a bloody priest? Like,
I mean, a lot of my guys' needs was to regroup with you all, so I don't have a problem asking for aid in finding our friends. Otherwise, it would just be for abilities to have access to more information for my own book writing and book series for publishing, but that's secondary.
that's a good man there. I mean,
Did you want to do your scrying on Critty now,
I
maybe?
was just getting ready to say that. I mean, why waste our ask on that when the scrying could possibly work?
I mean, while you're at it, why don't you scry on the other 2 as well? Just scry on everybody.
I can only do it twice before I need to sleep.
Well,
it's Scry and Critty and then,
and Ashira.
yeah, probably a Shira.
I don't want to see what Togar's doing.
So
There's
forget,
that off
were-
chance you
were
might
we
get a
able
bad
to-
day.
was I last week is a blur, but was I able to find like a hair or something of Critty's in her room when we were looking around?
I don't think you looked at
Forgot if you
specifically, but it wasn't like cleaned, so it's quite possible you'll be able to find something like that.
Because I'll need like some hair or a personal
Fingernails.
object or
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. You can say, I mean, if you go to the room, you'll be able to find that fairly easily. It hasn't been like super cleaned or anything like that. So
Okay. Yeah, I'll go do that. I'll go prepare the scrying stuff.
okay.
I mean, I'm sort of half torn. I could either ask the king if he has information on whoever had partially written this note looking to kill you, Hadlin.
Yeah. Well, they'll find us eventually.
I know you're super concerned.
Oh, speaking of that note, I'm investigating that portion myself.
Which portion?
Well, your mutual friends have asked me to investigate who might have, well, let's say once our good king here dead.
Hmm.
That's why I
And
was
here I
brought
was
on.
thinking they didn't care.
Well, one doesn't. Allegedly, one does. Allegedly.
She cares. It's just bludgeonly. What else did they tell you, though, Leo?
Oh, just the bare necessities. You know how they are. They tell me what I think I need to know, and then I just run with it. I've worked with them in the past on many operations and jobs. Mutual interest. Mutual interest. Yeah, oh boy.
The simple bare necessities.
Forget about the worries and strife.
I guess the script likes to sing a lot when we're
Ah,
talking. Yeah,
It passes time, it's a wonderful release,
Yes,
but
indeed.
it's a lot of thieves' cant as well. But
All right.
so I mean, you've worked with them a while.
Well, not for them, just with them.
With them,
Of course.
All right, and you certainly held your own in there.
Well, I wasn't expecting the little bastards to be so tough to shoot through. Usually I can shoot stuff, and well, they were a little tougher than I thought.
It's the full plate armor. They're good fellas. Would have liked to have caught up to them to talk to them for a little bit.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah. But, so, I mean, certainly, ask from a king is not a trifle thing. So.
Well, I would ask for something. For me, I'm asking for something for myself. I mean, no offense to you all, but that battle told me I need a little upgrade in my equipment. So,
absolutely, not a bad idea.
But if you guys have what you want to ask, and that's remember he is a king. He's not a deity, so
exactly. That's why I figured I would ask first. If Hadlin wanted, who wants him dead, but. I don't seem overly concerned, so yeah, I'm thinking I'll sort of look down at my bow and say, I want to see if maybe one of the royal armorers might be able to look at this, tweak it up a little for me.
Good show.
What about the rest of you lot? Ellie, any ideas?
Not a clue.
All right. Drum, how about you?
That might take a while to think of something.
I suppose we can sleep on it all. But
I really have all that I need with, the church and everything. But we'll see how things go by that time, might end up figuring something out.
I mean, we can certainly chat and talk all night.
I mean, maybe a gift voucher to Pumont's. I don't know.
Well, like a little card you can go in with.
Well, and maybe now that the contest, time is over, maybe tomorrow the shops will be open in town again. People want.
Oh, I'd certainly hope. That'd be wonderful if possible.
I mean, if we're thinking of like specific stuff if we were going to ask the king for, I mean, I'd really like a small allotment of star metal, but I mean, that seems pretty rare.
Yeah, I mean, how small are you talking?
Oh, enough for like maybe I don't know, gauntlet or a crown or something like that.
Asking one king for a crown, me not necessarily.
Well, that's why I just ask for some ore, and what I do with it is my own. But specifically, I don't even know. Actually, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to make with it yet. It's kind of whatever Bright X tells me to make. And the forge. I just know I got to make something else.
It's possible, yeah.
You could make a set of rings.
What?
Give them to all the people that you want to control.
Give them like a bunch of dwarves, a bunch of elves, a bunch of humans. Don't get any.
You take one ring and you make it like the master ring that controls all the others.
My character backs away from the end.
I'm backing away
that
too.
when the smiting comes, that he is not.
I don't really like rings.
The thing is this: when you make the rings, none of them go to the halflings, and on top of that, none of them have any effect on the halflings.
Do beard rings count?
Beard rings,
sure.
Where is Durgan when you need him?
You can do anything, make any kind you want, whatever.
With this ring, I do hereby lie with you.
I can show you a set of rings right there.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
they come in various sizes.
Leah's like, okay, well, food.
Oh my,
food indeed.
There is.
You're all going to die any moment. Good knowing you.
There is actually something I want from like a faraway land, but I don't know if there's something that this king could really help with. So,
what are you trying to order?
I want a tree for Kagon.
Like a pine tree or?
No, a sun tree.
Oh,
Oh,
And I look at Leo. You know if that's possible?
well, I mean, they're very rare. I've only known of one in Alexandria. Mm-hmm.
Has there ever been saplings made of it?
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
It's something I'd like to know.
They're pretty rare. I don't know. That's something to find out for sure.
You can roll a nature check.
Okie dokie. For some reason, I don't have nature as something that's one of my skills. Really? I have to really fix this sheet. $11, because it's just not any.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm an idiot when it comes to nature.
I was about to say, if
You are
Drum has a
unsure.
higher nature than you, there's something wrong, and Drum has a higher nature than you.
Yeah, you are unsure.
Something we can look to find out. Maybe we can even reach out to the Cobalt Soul, see if they have any, documents about it. But it seems like something that they would keep close in
So,
Alexandria.
so why the hell would you want a tree?
Because it's important to civilizations of great power and stuff like that. Seems like
to
something
elves
that
they all, but not
I
to
want
men or
Kegheim to be a
dwarves.
bastion not only for dwarves but for elves as well. And it seems like a
maybe
way
he's looking to start whittling.
No, take this seriously.
And how would it grow?
I'm sure there's magical means.
I'm not familiar with many trees that grow underground. I mean,
I'm sure there's a way.
But still, what's so special about this tree?
Exactly for what he said. It's significant to other races, and I want Kegheim to not just be a place for the dwarves. I want it to be all races. I want it to be a great power.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
That's a good way to get them there.
come for the tree, stay for the beer.
Yeah,
And the
that works.
wenches.
How about that?
With hair on their chin you could hang on to.
Well, I'm good for my ask. If you guys are good with your ask, and if you rest, you need to think about it.
I need to think about mine. Though the gift voucher to Pumont's probably would be what he asked for in there.
Well, the king, he's gone out of bounds there, eh? Sorry, I can only give you 25% off. I meant to go talk to the king about this nonsense.
But yeah, after that talk, Dromska head over to
I'd go get
Critty's
food.
lodging area and start Sherlock Holmesing for the scrying materials.
Yeah, fairly easy. You can find like some of her hair and stuff on the bed, stuff like that.
Then I guess I'll just like pop a squat on the floor and in the same room and start casting.
Okay. What is the focus of your spell? What do you...
It's that little silver mirror that I have.
Okay. That's 1,000 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one thing I spent
Yeah.
my money on way back.
Right. Okay.
Preparing specifically for scrying spells.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So is anyone else with him, or are you doing this by yourself?
Well, I let them know what I'm gonna go do before I leave. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna go get prepared for this stuff. And
Can someone help you, or is it something you have to do by yourself?
It's something you can do. You do by
I mean,
yourself, but they can
I can do it by
support you.
myself. But I'm just letting you know in case somebody wanted to tag along.
Okay.
So you're with him, Havlin, or
Yeah, I mean, I'll at least stand guard over him or something, just
Okay.
in case.
got it? Okay. Anyone else? Or the rest
I'll-
of you eating, or what?
I'll be there to cheer him on.
Okay. Got it. So Ellie and Havlin are with Drom. The rest are eating, doing their own thing. Okay. So
Okay,
Drom.
I sit down, I pull out the mirror, and I wave my fingers around it as the tattoos glow green as usual. Start chanting the stuff. Sounds like a Buddhist monk chanting.
Like Conan's guy. Who's the guy that Conan hung out
Mako.
with? Mako, yeah.
Well, that's the actor's name, Mako.
Yeah.
But it was darn,
It's all
like a
right.
character name.
We know
What?
what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay.
The wizard.
Conan's wizard.
If you strike at me, I shall send a demon after you more ferocious than all.
I'm
in hell.
a wizard, you know.
Exactly.
Okay. So you sit down, you begin casting. You all can kind of see as he gets towards the end of the spell, which takes a while. It's about 10 minutes that he's just
10 minutes of
murmuring
chanting.
things. Ultimately, the mirror goes black and doesn't change. You are not able to locate Critty. You try to concentrate as much as you can, but the scry just seems to have nothing to anchor on to try and scry on Critty.
So in other words, she's not on this plane. That's why I say it looks like she's no longer here. Like, yeah, no longer on our plane.
There a chance of error with that spell?
I mean, sometimes it won't work, but it doesn't go black like that. And, it just fizzles.
What? How would you not be on this plane?
It's a good question.
All right, check a share now.
I'm there listening to all this, right?
We can say you come in and you listen. You kind of catch the end of the 10 minutes when the spell finishes the first time.
Man, I'm just saying that's not good. Makes me want to look for her like sooner rather than later, but I don't know how we would find someone that's not on this plane. Seems kind of difficult.
So that's, hold on, let me mark this spell off here. That was a 5th level.
I will sit down in a corner, pull out a piece of paper, and I will start writing a letter as I'm listening to everything going on.
Okay. All right. So, Drom, you're preparing the second scry now?
Who am I scrying for next?
Shira.
Shira, okay. Do the same thing. We need to go check out her room real quick so I can get materials.
Okay. You head to her room. Her room is a little more cleaned out. Someone will need to investigate if anything is left over because she has not been around for a little while.
I can investigate.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lock of hair or something.
33.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
You are able to find a hair and a fingernail.
And you find a body in the wall that has been there for like 50 years. You started a new cold case, Reed. Jesus.
Oh, I left this one when I was in training here.
So it's not an entire
Oh.
fingernail, obviously. It's a fingernail clipping.
Oh,
plus the hair.
that's just Steve. He asked to be buried there when he died.
Yeah, he's a bit of a douche, but
I mean, seriously, who asked to be buried in a wall?
I went to the school of Pergenium, and it was a punishment.
But okay, do the same thing. Pull out the mirror, do the chanting with the whirly green tattoo glow stuff for 10 minutes.
During that time, Ellie's stomach growls and she kind of like, oh, sorry.
Hadolin instinctively hands over the blade of his axe for her. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god, that edible axe is like my favorite thing now.
Oh, what? You don't want any? And then takes a bite out of it himself. Crunch, 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 crunch. Tastes like potato chips.
All right. So again, 10 minutes you scry. So the crystal mirror goes black, but Drum, your vision gets pulled in. The rest of you all still see a black kind of mirror, but Drum, you get a interesting vision. You see a box. It is a wooden box, about almost 7 feet long, and so if you're looking at it, 7 feet long, about 3 feet deep, and like height wise, it's about 3 feet as well. The box is covered. It's sealed. You can see nails and everything kind of going in there. It is sealed. It appears to have various difficult to read runes on it. It is covered in cobwebs. And suddenly you see the face of a spider appear directly in front of your view of the box. And all you hear is, "You're next." And the spider basically bites your luminous orb that was watching
Oh my gosh.
and disappears.
The spider bit your orb.
Well, that's not good. Okay, let's see here. Did I get a chance to look at the surroundings before all that?
Yeah, you have a general view of the surroundings. Make a perception check to kind of notice anything specific about it.
15.
You can tell it looks almost like the end of a cave, and there are different types of what appear to be like arcane markings on the wall. But that's all you're able to really discern. Lots of cobwebs. Looks like the end of a cave, almost like think of like a amphitheater dome almost, if that makes sense, where it's kind of like closed off in the end and it's covered. So that's kind of what you see.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that you guys see Drom like jump a foot off the ground when the spider bites it. And
Yeah, as
well,
soon as
that's
that
not good.
happens, as soon as Drom jumps, you also notice the mirror goes back to being a normal mirror. The black is gone.
This one's gonna be hard to explain. I'm gonna try describing what happened. You know, like saw a box inside a cave, which, I mean, the proportions, you know, kind of, it looked like a freaking coffin. But there was a spider. I get, hey, Ellie. This would be something probably best for one of the people over at where you are with like a memory spell so they can see what I saw.
Oh, at the Cobalt Soul.
Because, oh yeah, and not to mention there were like arcane markings all over everything that I couldn't make out.
So we need
Like,
to
I
do
couldn't
a
understand
Vulcan
them.
mind meld with you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, he
I've
works.
heard about
he
you
works
guys
at the
doing those things.
Vulcan works at the Cobalt Soul. You're right. And I think he could cast that spell.
My mind to your mind.
Your thoughts
My
to my thoughts.
Oh my god.
But I remember hearing things about you guys doing some sort of memory stuff with people. You know, Bill over here had to have one done after he had a run in with a lich when he was on a mission. Yeah, it was oof.
Well,
He's
Yeah,
still
let's-
recovering from it.
Let's do it.
this spider that bit you, it wasn't like godly or something, right? It was just more like a really scary
It was
person.
freaking creepy.
You didn't feel like you were standing in front of Loth or something, right? Just
It did
probably
not
wanted
feel
research.
that creepy to you, Drom.
Okay, cool. All right.
It didn't look like one of those drivers,
Anything
if
else
that's
I'm
what
not
you're saying,
concerned
but no, but it was, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a spider that could talk like that.
Could just be a wizard that polymorphed and
It's possible.
yeah. How did they fight? I mean,
I get a
got, like-
feeling that's gotta be something we're gonna need to take care of soon though, because if
but again, the
I mean-
mirror turned black. That means they're on another plane. How are we gonna
Well,
find them?
but not with Ashira though.
Hearing all
She
of
might
this, Reed
be in
will
that
finish
box
this letter
dying and
throw it in
needing
the
our
fire.
help.
Well, I think that's but I'm sorry. I mean, so you're just saying maybe the mirror turned black and she's, even though your vision, like,
Well,
I
I
guess
can
I'm
only
confused.
scry people that is on the same plane as us. If they're on another plane, it gives me a
But-
blank.
I agree, but did it feel like the spell gave you that image in your mind, or something else is what I'm getting at?
That's just like an educated guess, really.
I
Well-
guess I assumed the spell was saying she's on another plane and something else gave you that vision or
Well-
allowed you to see that far this once. Because if she was anywhere else, I would assume the mirror would have,
Well, you,
still saw.
I mean,
showed her.
you saw how the last one kicked me out. Usually that's what happens right away. It doesn't go black and all that stuff. It just goes, no,
So does that mean she's on this plane or not?
I don't think she is. We need more information.
All right. Well, hopefully that's what I'm trying to get us. I'll finish writing my letter. I'll throw it in the fire. Finn, I just sent you what the letter is.
Okay.
All right. So
Well, I'm-
lunch.
I'm actually worried about Ashira though.
Yeah, that's not good at all. But that was kind of why I picked her too. I just didn't want to say it because the whole lot BS that we heard. But I guess that means we should probably do Togar also now.
Oh, that'll end up having to wait until later because I'm beat after these. Whew.
I know, but you did good, Drum. Thank you.
Good job, Drum. So I suppose maybe tomorrow before we leave for the king, maybe you do it again on Togar.
I can try.
Is there anybody else that can do the same spell? And we have a pair of wizards.
Well, I mean, you have an entire temple full of priests that could possibly do it, but they don't know him as well as I do, which makes it more difficult.
I'll go over to Togar's room. I suppose I will toss Togar's room.
Yep, this one will need one too. And
27.
yeah, you're able to find like a.
I find like 4 used
A couple
condoms.
scales. Maybe a couple
I was
lewd
going to say
picture
Togar
drawings.
leaves a lot more DNA around.
God.
Reed comes out of the room with a look of shame and disgust on his face. Like,
God damn.
all right, I found something.
Your
I launched
shoes were
something.
sticking to the floor, weren't they?
Oh Lord, the ceiling, the walls,
Found a copy of Tusk Love underneath the bed, and then
the
Don't take
sheets are 35 different colors. They're-
You know, I cast black light in the room, the whole place glows.
Oh, we all start
lights up the
vomiting.
entire city.
Good God. Gross.
How many Constitution saving rolls do we need?
You need a dexterity saving throw not to get stuck. Okay.
Oh, 13. I don't know. Help.
You know, I honestly feel sorry for Reed because he's not wearing any shoes.
I know. You can't even like.
That makes it even worse.
Reed
Okay.
goes out into the courtyard and starts just sort of rubbing his feet on the grass, like, "Oh God, please come off."
Oh my god. You're able to find this stuff in Togar's. Oh my god. Awful.
Oh God, I'm dying over here.
Oh boy. All right. So at least tomorrow you'll be able to scry on that. Hopefully figure out where Togar may have landed up.
What about you mentioned that Critty had some things that we had spent some money on. That's a good point. Pumat made her ring. I wonder if we went to Pumat, if he would be able to track her ring maybe better.
That's possible.
See, now that's a thought. I mean, he's judging by all the stuff he does. I bet you he'd be able to tell if she's on this plane or not.
That's not a bad idea. What if we head over to his place now?
Well, I mean, can we at least eat first?
All right.
And I
You
guess
also-
After those spell casting, I'm starving.
Also, just as a note, you guys noticed as you were walking through the arena, today is still closed because of Arena Day with all the celebrations. Tomorrow, all the stuff will open.
All right. So tomorrow we'll go and we'll check in with Pumat.
Sorry, go ahead, Corinth. I didn't mean to interrupt. Just want to make sure.
no, yeah, it's fine. And yeah, the only thing that I was just trying to think of if there's anything we could do the same with on Togar and Ashir. If there's anything they have that someone like we would know a personal attach, like Ashira's armor or sword came from what was the Raven Queen Temple at one point, right? But then it was
Oh.
changed by Coralon,
Yeah.
like your stuff.
Well, I mean, Hadlin and Reed will already know this. You already know that pretty much Ashira and Drum grew up together in the freaking Raven Queen Temple.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, they're
so- yeah,
basically
so-
brother and sister. So
Pretty
so,
much.
So potentially your mom, Drum, might have another more like better way to contact her. So maybe that's something we could look up. I know your mom's not the easiest, mom to get a hold of, but you say your daughter's missing, maybe she'll come out of the woodwork.
It's worth a try.
Togar's book would be the only thing I would think of if And as much as he should, probably keep that book on the down low, he shows it to a lot of people. So I don't know how we would check on that, though. I guess I don't really know anything like of Togar's that I can remember that would be.
We'll go to 4chan. I'm sure it's there.
Chadlin, you can remember specifically the picture he drew of you on the horseback with him.
So go to DeviantArt instead.
Maybe not the whole book, but you do remember the image.
I do need that. I do need to frame that and put that above my throne in Kegheim. So I want to get that.
You're looking at Star Wars or?
No, my throne.
Oh, yeah.
Good picture behind a throne. Seems kind of, But yeah, I mean, I guess I could describe that picture to like someone else. It might work, but yeah, seems like we'd have better luck with the Shira and the mom.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you want to have that like carved to metal, like by a craftsman.
Get it tattooed on your chest.
Or as a tramp stamp.
Togar stamp.
All right. Anything else you guys are doing for this evening?
Yeah, that's probably about it, right?
Just eating and then resting, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe trying to get one of the pages, the temple pages, to send a message to Mom about relaying what I saw about Shira.
Okay.
And asking her what to do.
I'll spend a few hours in
Can
the
she help
courtyard
her?
playing with Renaud.
He seems very happy to see you again because it's been a little while since you guys have played together. So
It's
He's
been a
happy.
while, boy.
Okay. So I think this is like a perfect place to leave it off. So next session, we will start off with the new day. And there's a lot you guys are getting ready to do here. You have King Dwendal. You have potentially going to Pumat. You have a scry on Togar. You have questions out to Mom and others trying to get some information. Both on Critty and Ashira, and who knows what Togar's up to. So
More than likely, no good.
So
Next week will be an NC-17 rating on the stream.
yeah, why not? So
Peggy, 18.
So there you go. So that will bring an end to this session. So thank you guys so much. Any questions from the group before we wrap it up?
No, not really.
No?
Okay. So we'll get our last words from everyone and then we will sign out. So Ranger, any last words?
Rest. Rest I need.
Corinth.
We are the champions.
Johnny.
It's very important that when you select slacks, you make sure that you have ample room in the pockets for things such as muffins.
We gave new definition to muffin tops and pocket sausages on this stream. Just, oh my God. Ouchie.
There are no words.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Grim.
I mean, pocket muffins are good.
And then Teals.
Especially fresh ones.
Mm.
I don't care how nice the hand soap smells. You should never walk out of the restroom sniffing your finger.
And with that, we will go ahead and sign out. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week for another D&D Wildemount session. Everyone, have a great rest of your night. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.